Hey, everybody. Yes. What an amazing mix. What an amazing mix. I'll make sure my mic levels is not too high, please. Today is a special day. We ditched the suit. I asked G Money to let me get my shit off because, last week he was very talkative. And he did a great job. I mean, somebody who doesn't talk that much does a great job. A couple of things in my Rolodex, that I didn't research anything, G. Now I do want to talk to you now. I didn't research anything.
Okay.
I don't have anything in mind, but
Me either.
wrestling.
Oh.
Um,
What about wrestling? Last time we mentioned wrestling, we was talking about the new character that we're not gonna speak about no more on the show.
who?
You know what we're talking about. The guy who was online viral that you say he was a wrestler. The hip hop artist. Toronto, the Six.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're not so
Yo, they talked about me on the podcast.
Yes. So let's not bring
You
that
heard
wrestling.
about that, right?
Let's not bring that wrestling into this.
You heard about that, right?
I did.
Yeah, that's wild. Here's the thing. The Rock versus Roman Reigns, I think it still may happen, but right now they're allowing Cody Rhodes to finish his story. I think it's great. I feel like the families is what's important. Cody Rhodes' family with Dusty Rhodes and Gold Dust and all that. I don't even think Cody Rhodes great. I don't know. I know about the Samoans. I know about The Rock, Peter Maivia. I know about them. The High Chief Maivia. I know about The Rock's family. But at the same time, I think it's great. I think The Rock is going to betray Roman Reigns. It looks good. And it feels good. Pause. Hey, let me just say this to a lot of you out there. You cannot take me off my square. You think what Joe did on the podcast where he played the clip saying that I rate Drake's penis? I was just being facetious and funny. It was some girls in here. I'm not a hater, but if if hangs low,
Be careful.
my homegirls can't be around him because I'm a hater. Let me ask you a question, G. If you go behind a pause.
Yes, please.
And when I mean behind him, I mean if you smash after give your girl would you like do you think that the women, because women always talk about they got the grippers, right? That they come back into place.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so. Like it might take a
it's ways it's things they can do to get it back to that.
That Kegel don't work.
They don't think so?
Kegels, no. They need a vaginal rejuvenation. I know a lot of women that get vaginal rejuvenation. I know them. I know a lot. That's a big business. That's the more roast beef, the more money you gotta pay. The more roast beef, the more change you gotta release.
So you think there's no coming back? If someone hung low,
I seen a girl with roast beef. I'm talking about Boston Market, Pathmark.
Wow.
And I'm gonna keep it real. She went and got a reject. I think her shit was like 7,000 because her shit was loose. That shit was tight that shit was tight. I didn't experience it. I know no disrespect. I'm just saying I saw her OnlyFans and she walked us through the process. I'm saying this is that, do you feel like if your woman with a big pause and then you go behind him, pause, not behind him, but like say he the day before and you after him, like the next day. Do you feel a difference? Are you, and if your shit ain't that big, are you going into the manhole? Hey, pause, wait. Pause, wait, we gonna exit that. Pause, my fault, not manhole. I mean, like, you know what I'm talking. Yo, chill.
The sunken place? Like,
the sunken place, yeah. Yeah. Is it loose booty?
Nah, but I mean, you won't, I won't say you won't know because her drink could be just like that. After it could have been that dude, could have been dude before that, could have been who knows where it came from.
So you think that women could it's elastic, it could go back?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. But we have a female in the building that can,
please,
can tell us more about that at some point. When she sits on the couch, she can explain from a female point of view what's possible and not possible.
I want to ask a question too. I feel like I've been bamboozled.
Why? By who?
The world.
Hmm.
I watched a video, and that's why I don't want to. I want to die in peace, even though I don't want to die. They told me that Pop-Tarts is not good. It's poison. What?
It's a lot. I've been seeing a lot of food, cereals. And
I was heating up Pop-Tarts in the toaster.
That's a fact.
Strawberry,
Fact.
not frosting, blueberry, and I eat the brown cinnamon joint.
I don't go past strawberry, but yeah, I agree. I hear you.
Because you like to eat girls on their period. That's why you don't go past strawberry. You're a freak.
Nah.
I've been eating that. I ate a girl on period too before when I was younger. Yeah, I did. I ran red lights.
I'm a picky eater, so it's tough for me.
That's not that nasty though. It smelled like pennies. It smelled like nickels. That smell like change. Yo, give me some change. You gotta change your Yum, 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 yum. I was a freak. I was a freak back in the days.
You kept going too. You ain't even stop on the red light.
You can't because it didn't have a smell. And I was used to, because I stole money from somebody the other day before that. So like, I stole, like, I went to my uncle's house and he had a jar of pennies. You remember you put the pennies in a water bottle?
Uh-huh.
I stole that.
The whole joint? Or
Yeah, I stole that. And back in the days, you had to fill the pennies or the change in these little papers that the bank gave you.
Yes.
So I was doing that. So I smelled change all day. So when I smelled her, I might as well just still go because it was just something I was familiar with. Yeah.
You would think about money.
And you got to put your mind in another place. It's another place, another race. Even when you f a girl that smells stink, you got to just put your mind in another place.
I don't know if I could.
Nah, I leave.
Okay. I don't know how far I can go if it's
some bad girls be smelling funny, but I leave.
I might not be able to finish. Get out of there. I don't think I'll finish.
Yeah, you'll finish.
I'll finish?
Some finish. Some, and we talk about this all the time. Some girls knowing that they got herpes, bro. Some just, and they be bad. Yo, why the bad got herpes? Hold on. Yo.
Man.
Hey, camera on me. How is having sex with a woman with herpes a kink? Because I don't want to kink shame.
We should ask Stephanie when she was here last week. Is that part of her? Is that a part
Wait,
of
whoa.
Is that a part
What?
of the website?
She don't got herpes?
No, I'm just saying she might know the kinks.
Oh, so please don't put a
No.
Yes.
Sorry, Steph.
Clear it up.
Salute. You know what I'm saying?
Is having sex with herpes, a girl with herpes, a kink? Is that somebody bag? Like, I'm just going with
it
girl.
It can't be. It can't be.
But they got a herpes.
Paying for that.
They got a herpes dating site.
You lying. You lying. Tell the truth, man. Tell the truth.
They got www.hpv2. They do.
Stop lying.
They do.
Nah, that's the OD, bro.
Herpes is not funny, but a lot of people have like cold sores in life, and I do feel like I don't want to kink shame. This is my bipolar side, and I do respect the fact that if anybody is into that, somebody with herpes, that's your bag. I'm not judging you, but what is it? Is it the thrill of seeing if you can get burnt?
Nah, that's crossing the line right there.
I know.
That's crossing.
I know that knew a girl was burning. They still.
Nah, ain't no way, bro.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't think no girl's bad enough. That bad for me to. Nah, ain't no way.
I want to know. Please let me know out there if there's an STD kink. For real. If it's not, let me know I'm wrong. Flip, you tripping, but make sure. But let's get to our guest, man.
Yes, sir.
But matter of fact, I don't want to introduce her after the STD. Let's talk about something else. She's fly.
It's a bad segue, yeah. Might try to put it together and then.
But yeah, man, these TikToks, man, they try to get into my mind and tell me that all the food is bad for me.
I seen that. I seen some of the cereals. They saying like got all this poison stuff in there.
Yeah,
and like that. So.
Like where you came from, and it's like these read some. Man, I know MSG is bad, and I know a lot of Guyanese use MSG in their food. Not Guyanese only, sorry, but Caribbean people use MSG in their food. And MSG, they say that it's bad for you. You know what I mean? The duck sauce and sometimes the Chinese store said no MSG.
Chinese food, no MSG, right?
Yeah,
Chinese food.
but I was having a conversation on improv, and the guy came and cooked from Legends Cookhouse, and he said that a little bit of MSG is good. I'm like, what? He put the MSG in a little bottle. It's like a salt. but I heard it's not good. So
I think every year they put something out that's not good for. They say like it's not good for you. Like too much of this not good for you. This cereal is not good for you. This food not good for you. These fruits are not good for you. Don't eat these. Don't drink this water. Like everything is like every year it's something new that comes.
don't lie on water.
I've seen posts before. People say, "Oh, this water is better than this water," or
Yeah,
"Don't drink
because
this
it
one."
is.
And like it's every year something different, bro.
If a drink Aquafina, sure, I'm kicking her to the curb. If a drink Dasani, I'm kicking her to the curb. And I think your may stink if you drink those. They may with your pH balance. That's hate, G.
Now you know everything, Dr. Flip, huh?
I am, and I'm a hater. But we got a special guest.
Yes, sir.
We got two special guests, but I'm gonna introduce the first one. Over there on her phone, typing and looking, acting like she's not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
I knew her for a long time. We went viral years ago because she attacked me over the table.
Flip the script.
Or flip the script. This is her return. She's drinking something over there. You can bring your drink, just don't chew no gum. Put your little bag to the side or bring it with you. Yeah. Round of applause. Walk around this way for the beautiful, the sexy. She seemed like she hasn't aged a bit.
Facts.
Come in. Lynda Rose!
Yeah.
Oh my God. How are you?
I'm good.
Linda.
Let me ask you a question. Welcome back. Welcome and talk on the mic, please, too. You can put it right there. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
You look amazing. Long time
Thank
no
you.
see. Would you like the mic to be raised in your face?
I'm fine.
We know you are. You look nice.
What's up, Linda?
Where have you
Hey,
been?
G.
What's going on?
Nothing much.
Are you nervous?
No. Are you?
I am.
He's always starting.
There we go.
We have another guest in the building, though.
Yes, sir.
Round of applause, man. I was listening to his music recently. He's pretty talented.
Some fire?
Yeah, he took a break.
I got tapping.
Them industry ran him out the industry, though.
Oh.
They ran him out. Yeah. They ran him out. He's still running. Round of applause for my man. Take a walk. Emanny!
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome, y'all. How are
They ran me out the game.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Like, are you in a relationship?
Mhm.
You are in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. He's
And-
like, he didn't want to say that
Maybe.
on camera.
I got to give you credit because when that beautiful ass walked by, you didn't look at it once. It made me question some things. Nigga. You look straight down. Like, did you treat yourself that? I got to look.
You gotta be
Yeah.
respectful. Gotta
Thank
be
you.
respectful.
Is that disrespectful to look at a fat ass?
It's a lot of men in the room. You don't want the lady to feel awkward.
Here you
You
go.
know that everybody
Here
is
you go.
objectifying her.
Here you
you
go.
know?
I appreciate
He know the
that.
vibes.
G.
Sorry, I'm on your
G
side
got
today,
the
right?
glasses on though.
You know,
Object-
looking at everything.
You said
know what I'm saying?
objectifying her.
Yeah.
Come on. What are you talking about, bro?
What you brought me in for?
What?
Right.
You brought me in for?
What do
You want me to be real or you want me
How would a woman feel? What's the word you use?
objectified?
How would she feel objectified by walking around with a nice body and we're looking? Are we not supposed to look? We have eyes for a reason.
I mean, it's one thing to look. I mean, I think every woman knows is gonna get a look, but for it to be just so blatant and
Right,
obvious,
for you to actually catch it.
yeah, it's like, if I was to decide to take a look at any point, it would definitely not be at when you knew it was going to happen or when she knew it was.
You would have been talking about that. Oh, I saw you.
I see you take a peek. Yeah, like nah.
So don't walk around with your fat ass then.
You gonna leave it at home?
Don't walk around with your fat ass.
Sorry,
Leave it at
Leave
home.
it at
I'm on your
home.
side. I'm on your side today.
Next
Sorry.
time.
Yeah, G, chill out.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Hey, yo, Jay, can you fix this mic for her, man? Because it's supposed to,
It's too low.
and put her drink up there. They're not paying us. Yeah, they're not paying us. Put it up there, Jay. Put it up there. Put it up there, right there. Yeah. Hey, you did. Turn it sideways. Turn it sideways. Yeah, they're not paying it. Welcome, Lynda Rose. Oh, thank you, Manny, for coming up here objectifying the women. Lynda, how are you?
I'm great. How are
Last
you?
time we went viral, we was on media takeout, and a lot of, you jumped over the table and slapped me because I accused you of cheating and talking to basketball players and rappers. How many years ago was this, G?
Man, that's probably was that 20, 2017?
16.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's 8 years ago.
Already? Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
How do you feel? How did that make you feel when I did that to you?
I was embarrassed. Completely embarrassed. I didn't think you were gonna take it that far. I didn't think I was gonna take it that far either. Which once again, you know how to give it up, right?
Yeah, we went to school together.
Yeah.
I have a problem with you though.
You had a problem.
I have
with
a
me?
problem with you now.
Always have a problem with me.
Your
Every
name
time
is
I see
Wanda. You don't look
Why are
black.
you exposing me?
Oh, boy.
Go ahead. Wait, what?
Your name is Wanda. You don't look black.
Well, I am.
I have a problem with your name. And you're Spanish.
Okay.
So why you didn't get Santa?
Hey, Trevor.
Yo, that's up.
Oh, I forgot.
That's racist.
I forgot. What? She's not black.
Damn.
I am black. My mother is 100%
That's
African
true.
American.
Yeah, but that's true. But you are what your father is, a man.
I heard that before. 75%.
With
I
your
heard
father.
that dumb.
No, all jokes aside, Lynda, it's good. It's good.
And he's black. But go ahead, sorry. All jokes aside.
Can you tell us the last time you were here? Just give us the feedback that you got, because I know a lot of people were upset. A lot of people came out for you and reminded me how loved you were. Even people came up to G Money. Like, what was the feedback and how were you able to deal with it?
It was a negative feedback mostly. I had a cousin of mine reach out to me, I think the same week or the week after the show was aired or whatever. Anyway, he reached out and let me know he's gonna get handled. And I said, who's gonna get handled? What are you talking about? Nah, because we got this, that. I said, no. No, that is not the route we are trying to take. That's actually a friend of mine from school. This is something that we got through together. But I'm glad he called me, because apparently these people were after you.
Yes.
Yeah. He said, well, I got to make a call and change things because they're seriously going after
But
him.
you did cheat before. Yes, I was right. Did you cheat? Did you ever cheat?
Money. How did you jump from one thing to the other?
Because I just did you cheat?
I've cheated in that relationship.
He trying to stir back.
He is.
I see.
Yo, why you gotta do that?
Nah, I wanna
It's
see.
nothing in our way today.
I
I'm
wanna
just saying,
see.
but I was right though. Even though I was
were wrong.
I was
You were
wrong about
totally wrong.
I was wrong about the basketball players.
You said a lot. You made up a lot of crap. You said it was a bunch of crap.
Remind me.
You said, oh yeah, so you and your baby father, y'all broke up because he caught you cheating. And I said, no. You said, he was in my DMs and he saw the
I did say that.
conversations.
Yes.
Yeah,
I lied
you
about
were.
that. I made that up. But did he ever go through your phone before?
No, not really.
What's not really? Is it no or not really?
Okay, if he's going through my phone, he's never found anything.
So you saying that if you cheated or when you cheated, you
I
cheated
didn't say
secretly.
anything. Don't put words
You-
in my mouth.
You admitted to cheating before though in that
So?
relationship. So that he never found anything because you moved. So can you tell me?
I move smooth.
Can you tell me how you got away with cheating?
No,
Okay, no, you don't want to talk about
you're
that.
not a female.
Huh?
You don't
But-
possess what we possess. So no, it's not something that I can help you with.
What do you mean by that? No, I'm
Another
talking-
can of worms.
What do you mean by that, Lynda?
What do I mean by what? You said how if I can teach you or if I can tell you how.
I'm not a.
How did I get away?
What does she mean by that, G? I'm not a female. We don't possess what you possess.
I'm
What?
just saying. You said you want me to teach you how I got away with.
She's not trying to spill the beans.
But E,
She ain't
not
trying- she ain't
she
trying to
ain't
break
trying to
it.
share the
That's-
secrets.
Thank you, and that's not my life
That's
anymore.
I mean,
true. But so if it happened before, why y'all
I'm waiting.
why y'all on the edge like that?
Nah,
But if it happened before, if you cheated before, you can talk about how you cheated before, or do you plan on cheating in the future? Should the man that you are with right now be worried, or if you are dating, worried?
Absolutely not. I just said that is no longer my life.
Okay, so tell me how you
That's not-
cheated last time.
It wasn't thought out, or what do you mean? How did I cheat?
Men love you. Let's get to it. Men, I gotta be respectful. They love. Why do they love? Slow down. No, can I ask you a question? No, she gets embarrassed by
I have
this
a question too, though.
Yo, I can't.
Some
He
people.
saved you, G.
and
Yo,
I'm trying
thank you,
to.
G.
I'm not saving you. Hold on, slow down.
Oh,
Oh,
Gee.
Listen, he told me this
Come on,
show.
say hood.
I know I gotta get home safe.
Yeah.
But I told him this show I'm be on his side, so I'm gonna try my best to jump in and.
That's cool.
So some people say once a cheater, always a cheater.
I thought that's what he was gonna get at.
I thought he was gonna say that too. I'll try to cut him up so I can get my.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't believe in that?
I think I don't know. I don't know.
Do you think that saying goes for men or women?
I wanted to say that a second ago, but then I didn't want to look like I'm being biased.
No,
sound
say
like
how
I'm
you
being
feel.
biased.
If you feel like it's only.
I think for men, once a cheater is always a cheater. For me, I feel like I'm strongly a faithful, loyal person.
Mm-hmm.
I was driven to that. I was driven to. You got a problem?
Wait, so men can't be driven to cheating?
Yeah. Absolutely. But then again, I have heard that men that's just in their nature to have multiple women. So it's not that you're driven. You just I've heard men tell me my wife, my woman, she is perfect, but still find the need, feel like they have to step outside of their home because they just want to try something new.
Allegedly.
Here's the thing. So you were driven to it. So somebody put you in a car and drove you to cheat.
That's exactly
So
what happened.
Here's my thing.
Gonna say that.
I have a
In
problem with
Uber.
that. I have a problem. First of all, I have a problem with that, and I'm gonna get back to what slow motion mean. I have a problem with that. You a legend. Wait. I have a problem with. I have a problem with what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay, why do women always feel like they were driven to something, right? But yet you want to be so independent and make your own decisions. But when it's convenient to you guys, you are dependent on the man when it's time to place blame.
Wait, I'm a little confused.
I can slow it down for you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women
Mm-hmm.
are independent. You consider yourself independent, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to make your own decisions. You don't want a man to tell you what to do.
I'm
My
not-
hands up, Karen.
I don't fully agree with that, but go ahead.
Okay. And then why, when it comes to cheating or making decisions on your own and standing on your own, the things that you fought for, freedom, you fought for the right to vote, you fought for equal pay. Now you have a decision to make, or now you have a right to stand on, a decision that you made, but you're blaming the
I'm
man
blaming.
for driving you there. Instead of saying that you just wanted to cheat because you probably wanted some better.
No.
Or you just wanted to cheat because you wasn't getting what you got at home, or you wasn't satisfied. Why can't you stand on that?
First of all, let's go. You asked me like a few different questions. So the first one you asked, do you remember the questions? The first one you asked about us being dependent, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And how some women don't feel like, or they don't want to hear a man telling them what to do. I at a certain point in my life, I was that woman. I don't want to hear what he has to say. I'm very independent.
I can tell.
Now, this day and age, the woman I am now, what I've learned and my experiences, I want a man to lead me. I want a man to have not full control, but just lead me, lead our family. But who's to say that I'm running into these? Maybe I'm just not in the right places. And then your second question was, what again? What was the second question? You don't even remember.
I do. I
Okay.
said, you want to be independent, but yet you're dependent on a man when it comes time to blame him for driving you
Okay. So
to
that
cheating,
one.
instead of standing on your own. Standing on your own and taking accountability for yourself.
So that's not, in that case, when I say I was driven, there was a lot of things that was going wrong at home. And it's not that I wanted better. It was just, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. He was leaving. He was doing him. He was gone. And that was the time that I found myself lonely. And when I say driven, that I was driven. So I'm not I don't want to put blame on him. I take full accountability. I cheated. I did what I wanted to do without thinking about how he may have felt, because I felt that was the same thing that was reciprocated. He didn't care how I felt. What you were gonna say? You were gonna say something? Oh.
Nah, I mean, it's interesting because, the cliche thing to say is, well, why not just leave, right? when that happens. You meet
tried.
somebody, you get in a situation, fire, then they get rocky. And people assume once it get rocky, it's just like, all right, let me just up and dip.
Mhm.
But it ain't that easy.
It's not that easy.
It's never that easy.
I tried.
Even after you catch somebody cheating. Whether we want to believe it or not, when you really be in tune with somebody like that, just upping and leaving ain't that
And
easy.
you got a whole lifestyle you built with each other. You have a family you built. You living with each other. How do you just say, I'm walking away? And I don't believe, we were together for a long time, 13 and a half years, 6 years before we had our daughter. So we had a friendship. We had a somewhat of a bond. We were young though. I am going to say that. We grew with each other. I did want to leave. I didn't know how to leave. I didn't know how to be independent. Because if I left, now I'm by myself and I got to build all over again by myself.
So you chose to suffer in order to what? In order to maintain your lifestyle, you chose to suffer. You chose to be happy, to be unhappy in order to maintain your lifestyle.
I did. I did. It was a sacrifice.
Well, what were you sacrificing?
Sacrificing my own happiness.
No, it's not sacrificing.
Why not? And then I had a child as well.
Okay, I don't want to talk about any children. That's just, you just made a bad decision.
Cheating? Or leaving? Or staying?
I don't want to answer that. I don't want to answer that because G, hold me down, G.
I'm working on it.
Damn, she's good. But yo, mind your business. but
I'm about to ask her. Did you cheat up? When you was cheating, you cheated up,
she
right?
cheated up.
But yo,
Did she cheat?
it did.
What is up with this? No disrespect. Can I ask you? What is up with the slow sex? Where did you learn that from?
Wait, where did you get that from?
I just heard.
How you know she?
What did you hear? You
I heard
started it again?
I'm sorry.
How you know she have slow sex?
I never had sex with her. I don't. Listen.
First of all, I don't know what you're talking about.
What's up with the slow sex?
I don't like that you're speaking as if you had this experience with me.
I did not.
First of all, because you said, "What's up with the slow sex?" That's first of all.
I did not have.
Second of all, I am a passionate lover. So I don't know if you might have heard this in another interview or whatever, but I am a passionate lover, and I can only have sex with somebody I am connected to. Because I'm a passionate lover.
Does that mean it's slow because it's passionate, or can it still be?
I don't. Can what?
What is the slow
can
sex?
Passionate sex still be fast and aggressive and?
Can you say can passionate sex still be fast?
Yeah, because I feel like you're making it seem like, I could be wrong, but maybe it sounds like you was trying to say like you like to have slow sex, passionate sex, slow. So do you have fast sex or
I do
aggressive
sex? I'm not really with the same person that I'm saying. You know, if I'm connected to them, of course.
Okay.
Not all the time. It's gonna be slow.
You are utilizing your body parts and your vagina to get your way, and it's wrong. Slow sex is a trick.
I'm gonna kick you off your own show. What are you talking about?
Slow sex is a mental trick. Why are you going slow, holding, whispering, smelling good, going slow, making it feel like it's waterfall?
Oh, you say it's manipulation.
It's manipulation.
You had this experience with me?
I never had sex with you. I want to make it clear. I never had sex with you. We never even entered those regions.
So where are you getting this from?
And I just heard it.
What did you hear?
I just heard you have good sex, and not from a lot of people. I don't hear you out there like that. I feel like you're a manipulator. I feel like that you have a plan. Your plan is to have good, have a beautiful face, smell good. And I'm
manipulating. Obviously, people do that because they want to get
whatever
something
you
in return.
manipulate. You want to get your return because you know what you're doing. You are poison.
No, you sound like you know what I'm doing. So what am I doing? Why am I manipulating?
You're poisoning men that you have sex with. You make them want to remember you. You want to leave an imprint or a print in their lives so they can't forget about you, and that is wrong.
Because those are my intentions. Right?
It is. It is. It is.
Skip. Skip.
Is it not?
No, absolutely not.
Passionate. I just want to ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like when you passionate with a person, right, and you're giving them your all and your energy, I hate that word, do you feel like you're not leaving a stain on them that they can't get rid of? Or do you feel like you're not leaving an unremovable stain?
No, that's just naturally who I am. Like I said.
Here we go.
You ask a question, and that's disrespectful to respond like that.
Sorry.
Let me respond. Naturally, this is who I am. You know, if I'm in a relationship or if I'm dealing with someone, I'm connected to someone, that is how I entertain that aspect of the
Is sex a
relationship.
form of manipulation? Yes or no?
Is my sex a form of
Sex in general.
Some men do it. I don't do it.
Is your sex a form of manipulation?
No,
You don't manipulate.
it's not my intentions. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, so your intent is not to have sex with somebody.
To manipulate them. No.
So what is it to do? To make them want more? Huh? Be 10 years.
Why do you have
From-
sex?
I don't. It's not about me.
Do you have sex? No, it's about us. All of us.
It's not about me. You can actually money that. It's no, for real, because I have a problem with that. I feel like people.
You have a problem with what you heard?
I feel like women like you. No disrespect, should be banned from having sex.
Wow. Well, this is why I only have one partner.
Shout out, round of applause for that. And how does he feel now? Huh?
You gotta ask him.
We had dinner. I mean, we had a meeting, and your phone rang a couple of times. You good?
Not him. He don't have no worry from me.
I didn't say he had. I didn't say. See, once again, they go manipulation. You manipulating the partner to
Ow,
make
you
me
said
feel
my
like you have
phone
to
rang
secure.
Oh, so you're trying to accuse me of it being multiple men calling my phone?
No, I'm not. See, did the shoe fit?
You always go left.
I just said, just change your
What-
sexual life.
What are you implying here when you say that my phone rang a couple of times during our meeting? What
There
does
was
that
no
mean?
man. I didn't see any men. I'm just saying that if it was to be him, I'm talking about him.
Okay.
I'm saying that you manipulated him to keep calling you through the day.
You're trying to say he's crazy enough that he's probably calling me like, okay, where's my
Say that, I'm trying to say that he's crazy in love.
He is, and I am too.
That's sweet. That's nice.
Imani, do you feel like sex is a manipulation?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Can you
Oh
explain
wow!
why?
Answer that real quick.
Yeah, he do. Because he one of them. He's a gigolo.
Don't say
Oh
that.
my God.
Did you not?
Don't say that.
Are you
I've
not
done it in the past,
Oh,
Did you
For
not
sure.
give out penis for
people change.
gain?
for sure. I think we all have.
Hmm?
Depends on what type of gain you're looking for. Try to gain little. I try to gain a lot.
Mm.
How you try to gain a lot?
Sometimes. I've told my story before. I've told my story. In the lonely depths, early 20s, out here hungry, trying to make it in the industry. Things ain't going your way. Bump into a nice little support system, and all you can offer is a little broke. They say broke is the best that women can get.
oh.
So I was out here slanging broke.
Lynda had a whole side. What
Hey,
you agree with that? You feel like? I mean, I know you got
hold
a
on,
situation
let me-
now.
Before you answer, hold on.
in the
Before you
past,
answer,
in the past,
are you Spanish?
I'm half Spanish.
Okay, what brand of Spanish?
what
Dominican?
brand of Spanish is crazy?
All right, so I already know what you're gonna say. Before you say it, just please know that I don't want to stereotype, but I think Dominican. Well, were you brought up on the Dominican side?
Both
Both.
equally. Mm-hmm. I would say, yeah.
I feel like Dominican women just have a different interaction with men than maybe Puerto Rican women and Black women. Like it's just different. So
Explain your difference.
um
Damn, he had a deep side too. Maybe it's not a good one.
I've had bad experiences with Dominican women, right?
You had multiple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's been difficult in the sense of when you wanted those moments of, now I won't say control, like you said, like now, like you look for that leader.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, they ain't really look for no leader.
Okay.
They liked being in charge. They liked having their foot on their neck.
Americanized.
And typically, if you're like, I'm Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican, but no one took me as a Puerto Rican dude.
Mm-hmm.
So Dominican women, when they mess with me, they saw me as a Black dude.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this thing that I dealt with where Dominican women kind of look at Black dudes as like the respect level is, the attraction is there, but the respect level isn't there for some reason.
That's funny because I see, for me, what I've heard, those women tend to look more for, not just for the attraction, but just for that leadership role. I'm hearing like a different side of things, different perspective.
So from my perspective, that's what I've dealt with. I've dealt with that. So early on, I just got into my well, you using me for something, I'm gonna use you for something.
Mm-hmm.
So you gave out penis for to gain something, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was right? Did you apologize to those women for hurting them?
No. But if any one of them are watching and they feel like I've taken advantage of them at some point, I'm sorry.
Why did you do that? Why did you feel like...
Because I was a see, that's your problem. See, you want me not to be able to admit I can admit it. I was a nasty dog, disgusting out here. Bad.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that can line up and be like, that right there is a nasty, but they don't know me today.
You're a manipulator.
You're a different person today. Mm-hmm.
All that different person today. Let me tell you about how you manipulate.
Why? Go ahead. Let me hear it.
We talked about this before.
Sorry.
You wrote a soliloquy.
Why you say that and look around like you want everybody to hear you say that word?
Gee, homie, what? Gee.
All right, damn, you're right. I keep messing up.
What are you doing, man?
Let me get my sip.
You wrote a
Look at my water.
Might hear somebody
you wrote a
work on the floor.
soliloquy on Instagram. Can you tell G Money what you wrote on Instagram? I just tell him what you wrote.
These crack jokes on me, right? Because I had a conversation.
Tell G.
I had a conversation with somebody, and I had to take a look back at all my dealings in the past, and
Mhm.
I've dealt with a lot of women, right? And that's not nothing to brag on. But at a certain point in time, I thought that was some fly. I had to figure out why was I hanging that like a badge of honor. And a lot of times men, the whole thing, like you said, men like different women and this and this and that. That's true. But then a lot of times it's really ego.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to keep up with the other. So I wrote a whole little joint on Instagram, just like, yo, I've come to the realization I started having sex real young. And up to this point, I really never had a real connection with the actual act. Don't get me wrong. I was doing the act a lot.
Of course.
But there was no real understanding of what I was doing. And I never really felt like I connected with the act for the right reason. Because I was always using it for some form of manipulation.
Right.
Or ego trip.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm sitting next to my homie and he a fly and he's keeping up with a certain level of ladies, I got to do the same.
You gotta keep up. Yeah.
That's it. And they clown me because they think
But
that
when
me
you grow
posting that,
up-
they think me posting that is manipulating people now. Like they think I posted that just so I can get more.
Oh, so the girls are like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
you
he's
changed that.
growing up. Oh, let me get
so
yeah, I know.
you
But
free
it's,
this.
but it's actually genuine. I like that. Yeah.
Did you really change though? I got you, Flip. Are you a changed man? You sure?
Yeah.
You don't jiggle no more. You don't do no.
No. For me,
That's good.
for me, I'll be honest with you. I can't lie at this point because the one thing I was able to do is even then, I wasn't open in these forums.
Mm.
So my music was the only thing you was gonna be able to get close to me, but you was never gonna be able to get me on camera to talk about. So at this point, it's nothing I confront about because anybody can come out and say that line. And no,
Right.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck and just deal with the consequences of everything after that. But to use somebody today is
That's a form. You manipulated the people to get attention, so women could say, "Oh, he grew," or he's wonderful, like G Money says. And you're still manipulating. You're manipulating in different ways. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why would I have to?
Everybody
But if I-
manipulates.
But if
First
I
of
came
all,
Yes,
on,
we
but
all
if I came
manipulate,
on here,
yeah.
but if I came on here and said
Yeah.
I'm good, I'm not looking for. I'm not looking for nobody.
But you're planting seeds.
But I can't help the seeds I plant.
Yeah,
I can't-
exactly. But you're intentionally
That's not intentional.
Yes, it is. You're writing something for somebody to see. Yo, you know what? I want to be that woman to help him.
Nah,
to help him
I
find.
tried to share it so that maybe there's a
You can learn,
Everybody
right?
else can
Now
learn.
you a
That can
teacher,
relate
right?
to it.
Professor Griff. Now you a teacher. No, he look.
yo.
She
Look at
agreed
what?
with you. Look,
Crazy.
oh, how about that? 40s? Look, she agreed.
Yeah.
We don't fall for that.
wait, what? Who 40s? What? First of all,
I'm just saying, y'all old.
You ain't too far away. You right there. You
I'm
close.
not in my 40s yet.
You close.
First of all, you're 30. How old are you?
Exactly.
37?
30,
How old are you? 37?
38.
You look good for your age, girl.
Thank you very much.
That's not a compliment. Yo, I don't know if it's a light skin thing, but she agreed with you.
What's wrong with that?
Because that's a trick. And I'm not saying not saying anything like that. It's like if she wasn't in a relationship, not saying anything.
I
like that.
understand him.
And your understanding is also agreeing and feeling what he's saying, right?
I do want to ask something.
You can
too.
relate to it, correct? You can not relate yourself. Like you can say, damn, for a man to be in tune with himself, that is
His
amazing.
story reminds me of another person's story they were going through the same thing. And I wanted to ask, I hear that at a certain age, men, why your face look like that? Men change.
He did it.
Men change. I don't want you to expose your age, but I would like to know. Like,
I'm 40.
You're 40.
I just turned
Okay.
40. Mm-hmm.
There's still men in their 40s doing, though. I don't know.
It's not an age thing.
I don't think so.
It's not an
either.
age thing. It's not an experience thing. It's not a woman thing. A woman can't come and change you and make you want to do different. It got to be something that you just get
That
tired
just-
of.
It's a manipulation
That clicks.
thing. It's a thing where I'm gonna plant a seed.
What you do to
so
manipulate?
Later on, I don't manipulate.
You don't do no
It's a
manipulation.
thing that I plant a seed, so later on I could be able
But he
to.
understands all the manipulation.
I
but
do,
you
because
don't
I
manipulate.
can sense. I have a manipulation.
That's
radar.
manipulation.
What?
Everybody
Se-
manipulate. It can be
I
a
know, I agree.
positive thing
I agree.
and it could be a negative
We
thing.
all manipulate. We manipulated our jobs, but we cannot. We can't disguise our manipulation. What are you putting that on Instagram for to get love for?
He's not looking for love.
wasn't
He was
looking for
I
actually
was upset.
I was looking
I
for
didn't
love.
like that.
trying to
But what-
help
but
another
what-
fellow.
what made
going
you
through
my
the
man?
same
Take it
thing.
down.
What made you think I was looking
Take
for
it
love?
down.
What are you writing that I'm not? I haven't been in tune with sex, but now I realize. Man, who gives a? Shut up.
Did you read the bottom of it? You read everything I wrote. You read the bottom. You read everything. You missed out the key part of everything I said, but you got that part though.
I did.
You did. What did I end it with?
I forgot what you ended.
I
it.
ended it with saying, I'm writing this in hopes that other men who relate will not feel embarrassed by this same experience. Right?
Drop
Yeah.
the mic.
You know what it's like? This is
Oh,
this is what this is
You're a hater.
This is why niggas be fucked up in the game. It's like when try to have the conversations about men opening up and being more in tune and talking to other men about the things that they go through and their mental spaces and maybe childhood traumas and all this. And then the minute you do it,
and
you
you're
get
not
shamed
providing
into
that,
something.
Exactly. You're not providing any comfort for him
yeah.
right now as a
go
man.
see a therapist. Go see a psychiatrist. Dr. Zismore wanted. I'm not here to be a psychiatrist or,
That's bad.
or therapist.
Supposed to be a friend.
I am here to listen.
No,
though.
no.
And,
You're not
and as a
listening.
friend, I have to be true to myself to tell you
No.
that I see manipulation. If you came to me and talked to me about that, I would listen to you.
That's
You
not
wrote that publicly. Oh, I want to see if any other men relate. No, what you was doing.
that's not
my
friendship.
opinion. My opinion. But
not friendly.
I'm not
Do
friend.
you
I'm not
ever
here to be
think
friendly.
positive?
I do think
You don't
positive.
seem like you have a positive outlook every time I turn
Something.
around.
Sorry.
Yeah, what about me what have I exposed about myself to you in this nice time of us getting to know each other?
True.
What have I exposed to you in such detail that would allow you to think that I would have to go that far to manipulate?
What did Cain expose to Abel that he had to kill him?
His brothers and I don't know what traumas they went through.
Exactly.
All right, but we ain't go through no trauma.
What did Jesus expose to Judas?
What traumas have you experienced in being around
What
me
did Caesar expose
that
to
would
Brutus?
allow you to think that I was a guy of that ilk and quality today?
All I'm saying is this, Imani. All I'm saying is this, that I respect what you're saying. I think it was fly, right?
You just think it's game.
I think it's game, and I respect the game. But when your man call you out on game,
You don't respect the
acknowledge it.
game. Because if you respect the game, you wouldn't call it out.
Because you put it publicly. That's why I'm calling it out.
But
if it was
It's not
no,
for you to call
if
out.
it-
And for you, if you respect game, let's go with your theory.
let's go.
Now,
Let's
go
go.
with your theory.
Let's go.
I'm gaming right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all manipulation.
He said
right?
it, y'all.
No, I'm gaming, right?
He said it, yep.
And you my man. You my man.
Yeah.
And you respect the game I'm
Yeah.
laying down.
Uh-huh.
Why would you step on it? Why would you step on it?
Very good question.
Because it's hate. It's hate.
There you go.
It's hate support.
It's support.
It's hate, it's hate support. Why? Because
Okay.
if it wasn't, listen, it's not that you over there spitting game to somebody and I came and that's I stepped on it. No, when you were asked about it, the excuse you try to give, I'm like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? But I respect that, and I really feel like it's your swag, right? Because you said to me,
You think manipulation is my swag?
no. I mean, no, not manipulation, your swag. I really felt that I'm starting to see something, a pattern. I'm starting to see that you really are becoming in tune with yourself and you want to change, you want to help others. Right?
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man.
I know. I said I agree with you.
I'll tell you this. I say this much. If I with you, I with you.
I got you.
If I don't with you,
Mhm.
you gonna know I don't with you.
I'm gonna ask G Money a question. G Money, what age you lost your virginity?
14.
How old was the girl?
Maybe a year younger than me, something like that.
Okay. Me and Imani had a conversation, and it's something that's been bothering me.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it.
I was 16 years old, and I had sex with a 26-year-old.
Okay.
I was fully aware of what I was doing. I wanted to do it. Let me finish. I enjoyed it, and I understand it. I lied my age.
Was your first time?
No.
Oh.
I lied my age.
To her?
I did. Did
And
lie
she
my
believed
age.
you?
Don't
Yeah,
matter
because-
though. Don't matter though. It don't matter because who was it to you?
What you mean?
Lying about your age didn't even matter. How did you know her? You told me how you knew her. So no matter how you knew her, she knew that you wasn't of age because of the
You talking about the
setting.
security guard
Yeah,
at the school?
yeah.
Cool.
Hmm.
That was the other one. I didn't talk about.
16.
Oh, you
I
you
ain't
telling
talking
me
about
some
that
other
one.
shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the other
You
one.
manipulating. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we talked about.
No, hold on.
Security-
Wait. We can talk about the security guard, but what I'm saying is that I lied my age to a girl because I was around webbing them. So I was driving the Dodge Magnums. I was doing a lot at the time.
Okay.
What video was out? Focus, Pump It Up was out. So everybody knew Webb was outside and everything. So that's why I lied my age.
Okay.
I knew what I was doing. I enjoyed it. I lied my age. Now, the security guard I had sex with at 16, turning 17, she was 26 as well.
Mm-hmm.
She knew who I was, but I said that I enjoyed it. I wanted to do it. I was aware. You said, Flip, you were... Right? That's what you said. You said, Flip, that's wrong. You were manipulated or... What did you say? I don't want to...
It was a predatory act. You was statutory. That's one, and you was sexually.
Because even though you knew you were a minor, you may have known, yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm horny, my it's hard, blah, blah, blah. Her being an adult, she should have never took that route with you.
Let me ask y'all both a question. It is wrong for any adult to have sex with a teenager.
You said, is it wrong?
It is wrong. Not is it. It wasn't a question. It is
Oh,
wrong.
I thought it was a question.
Mm-hmm.
No, for any adult to have sex with a teenager is wrong.
100%.
Okay?
Absolutely.
I'm saying that I don't want to I didn't want to I didn't want to place the blame on anyone. This was our conversation. I didn't want to place the blame and say, oh, this woman. I mean, in retrospect, looking back at it, I can see what you're saying. Yo, Flip,
Yeah,
she
she is
should have
at
knew
fault.
better. Da 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 da.
Whether you want to blame her or not.
I'm telling you, I'm not. I don't blame her now.
I could take it a step further. You said what that was. That's wrong, right?
I said I hit
An
it raw.
adult,
and I nutted her.
an adult sleeping with a minor is wrong.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Not only is it wrong, it's a crime.
It is.
So remove whether you think it's right or wrong.
Right.
Just by the law standards alone, it's a crime.
It is.
Right?
Yes.
So I remember being 16 years old, and I spoke on my situation, how I lost my virginity, and I went all those years, once again, walking around thinking it was some fly, until I had a son.
True.
And my son reaches that age when I lost my virginity, and I couldn't imagine him having sex with someone of his age.
True.
Now I'm trying to think him having sex with someone
somebody older.
of that age where I was taken advantage of, even if I thought I wanted it, even if I did want it.
What was the age difference?
It was 6 years, but I was young. I was 12. 12 years old. I had no business using my.
Story.
Don't get me wrong. At that age, you thinking about it. You
Right.
finding girls cute and all that other. At bare minimum, you just trying to get to a finger pop. At bare minimum,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't thinking about somebody that's
Right.
in high school and all that other. Yeah, so it might have been cool for me to think from 12 going on to 30 something, thinking that shit was fly. And then you watch your kid grow, and then in junior high school, and then you getting calls about, he sending girls notes and this little thinking. What happened if one of the little teachers in school is one of them little weirdos and decide they want to go ahead and test my son?
Right.
True. I agree.
And he comes home and said to me, "But Dad, I wanted it." No, it ain't.
I want to pose a question too for y'all. You can answer or don't answer in the comments. You can answer too, because I know it's definitely a difference between, and as you guys speaking right now, I agree with y'all. And I do think if you're underage with a person of age, it shouldn't go together. So I'm gonna put that out there first. But you know the whole double standard aspect of it. So as a female, if they're underage, it's definitely looked at as like, oh my God, it's good. But as a male, I don't gonna lie, a lot of times it's like, oh,
They
you
hype you.
you hit the teacher or the security guard. Like it sounds cool, it sounds better, it feels better. You said at a young age, you like, yo, that's cool. I know what I'm doing. When you get older, look back like, damn.
Why is that?
That's why I want to pose a question.
Because we learn.
You know what I'm saying?
We learning from the same dumb that never grow up and learn and be too afraid to make the statement that I made. And then now when you make the statement, it ain't respected because it's looked at manipulation. So now if a grow up to be able to look back at his past and say, yo, I did a bunch of, hey, yo, guys, this is all the bullshit I did. I'm now 40. I now realize that all this I did that I thought was fly is not fly. Is not. But let's just say I don't say that. I keep that to myself and I don't pass that message down.
Right.
And I just allow every other young to keep running into that
From your
think that
children
shit cool.
on.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Dumb is passing down that message to the young and they keep growing up and passing it down to the next generation. That's it.
That's crazy.
From very young, I've seen parents, I've seen fathers teach their little boys at 5 years old. You got all the girls. And that being praised at that, they're very impressionable. So at 5 years old, oh my God, I got all the girls, all the ladies liking me.
Fathers that is copping their young sons, they going and getting prostitutes. Yo, we know it. We've seen it. We've heard it. Boosie done did it. And we've seen it. And think that that's like something to high five. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's manipulation.
No, I'm listen. I definitely, I'm listening to everyone. I'm taking it in. I definitely understand what everybody's saying, and I do agree. I feel like when I look back at things, I understand what you're saying. I also want to hold myself accountable. You know what I mean? And just thinking too fast or wanting to be too horny and just not going to school and paying attention. My mind was in the wrong place. You know what I mean? So that's what I say. I do agree. I don't want to make it seem like any adult having sex with a teenager is good because it's not. I do agree with G. When it comes to the boys, we hype. Oh, you JR word. But you know how I go.
Is there a fear of your child getting hurt? Like, is that a fear?
Pull the mic closer to you, lady.
Excuse me?
Pull the mic closer to you.
Is there a fear? Is there a fear coming from a father? Do you think maybe men are in fear of their son coming home with a broken heart? I'm wondering if that's a thing.
I don't think it's that. Well, for me at least, I don't think it's that. I think like it's like what he said. I think it's just like, we grow up and all the other adults above us is like, oh, we got the girl. It's like,
but it started somewhere. So what do you think? Where did it start from and why?
I think it kind of sort of goes back to what you were saying earlier about how, from way back in time, the man is, like you said, guys used to cheating and guys used to doing certain things. I think just having that hunting mentality of getting a female, I think that's the mentality of the man. So I feel like when you have a son, you kind of like want to give him that, yo, bro, you good? Yo, that girl, she like you. You think she's cute? You kind of want to give him that same kind of energy a little bit. It's just fun. It's interesting. I'm not saying it's right 100% of the time, but you know what I'm saying? Because I've experienced my son years ago, and he was in school, and I picked him up from school, and the girl was like, oh, Dawson, and he like, I'm like, yeah, you got a little girlfriend? He like, yeah. But in my head, I'm like, I'm hyping my head, I ain't gonna lie. In my head, I'm hyped, like, yeah, my little man is nice. He got the swag.
But you don't want your son to be gay.
That too.
What you said?
I'm not gonna respond.
You don't
on
want your child to, right?
You don't want your child to be gay.
I don't give a
That's a slippery slope.
I mean,
that's
a thing. It was a
Parents,
thing.
a lot of
I got nothing but boys. I don't give a if they gay.
No, I'm just saying. Some parents don't want their sons to be gay.
I mean,
Right. So you're saying that's where the excitement comes from some
Right.
people,
Listen,
where they just feel
the
like
excitement is like, oh, yo, he like a girl. Cool. That's how some
Yes, I've
parents
heard
feel.
that
Yeah,
before.
for
I've
sure.
heard that.
We were raised that way.
Right,
we were
right.
raised that way, and not saying how we were raised was good. Like we repeat.
no, it's a bonding moment
Yeah.
too.
It's a bonding moment
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
at the same, I'm gonna finish the statement off. So
Sorry, G.
when I experienced that with him, in my head, like I said, I'm excited, like the regular next man would be. Oh, my son, blah, blah, blah. But I don't show him that excitement, especially that young. So I've definitely held it back. In my head, I'm like, oh, he got the girls on. But I'm like, Doss, you kind of young, bro. Like, focus on school.
Don't focus on that.
Yeah,
right.
not right now. Like, you got time for that. So I speak that into him. But in my head, I'm like, let's go. I mean, got the, you know what I'm saying? She kind of cute too. For like, they match together, it'd be nice.
Now, I want to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he gets a little older and he start dating, he start liking these girls. Let's say he comes home one day, he tell you that same girl broke his heart or whatever, another girl broke his heart. What would your response be to that? Is it going to be, because what I'm getting from this, I'm wondering, are these men feeling sorry for their kids, feeling sorry for their boys and sending them back out in the street like, no, you're going to get all the girls now?
Oh, nah, definitely not. And I had a situation, not similar, but I had a so my son now is 10, turning 11.
Because we ain't no suckers.
Yeah, shout out to Dawson. He's 10 now. He's turning 11 this year. So he's not really in that. He likes girls. Some girls like him. You know what I'm saying? But he's not coming home with the conversation. He's not like, he's focused on getting girls' numbers to play Fortnite and to play Roblox. Oh. So like he'll see a girl like, hey, what's up? You want to play it? And he'll call them and he'll be on FaceTime with them and they playing games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where he's at right now. But there was a girl in his class now that he said, he told me he likes. And Valentine's Day just passed. Mm-hmm. So he, walking into the car in the morning to go to school recently, and he's like, yo, Dad, I want to talk to you. This girl, like my class. I'm like, word? Again in my head, oh, let's go. But I'm keeping it calm. Like, okay, tell me what's going on. Yeah, I want to ask you for my Valentine, but I don't know how to ask her. I don't know what should I do. I'm like, yeah, you don't even know what Valentine that day. You don't know how to do, like the whole thing. You don't even know nothing about that. So, but let me tell you what it could be, the options. Like at a certain age, it could be this. When you get older, it could be this. Like it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you're still young. You want to act so cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. But don't put all your eggs in one basket is what I kind of told him. Basically, like, yo, don't go there expecting, to fall in love and all crazy. Like, because things could go left, it can go right. We don't know. So
especially at that age.
Age. So I told him, I said, listen, all right, when you see her, if she's in school today, you want to ask her, and then I'll let you know how we can approach it after that. Like, you want to get her like a little card or something. We're not going to go crazy. We're not buying like a whole chain. We're not buying. We'll get some, maybe a flower. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to do that. But ask her first, see what she says, and then, we'll talk about it. So he ended up asking her, and she told him that she got a Valentine's already. He didn't seem to take it to heart that much. He came and told me, he kind of brushed it off like nothing happened. I'm like, okay, like, you okay? How you feel about it? And he just like, nah, it's okay, it's cool. Like, so I didn't really, go too deep into it with him and be like, go out, find another girl. No, I left it right there. That was
if he was brokenhearted, if he took it to heart, what would you have? Would that have been your response?
Good question.
I'm not going to send him to the next girl. No, I'm not going to say, oh, it's more girls that you can talk to this girl, ask this girl. No, I'm going to try my best way that I know at the moment to just comfort him, whatever that is. It could be right or wrong, but I'm going to just talk to him. Yo, it's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm going to just try to find words.
They are young.
Go upstairs and cry.
Like, you believe in being in tune with your emotion? You believe in boys crying? Yeah, now.
Yeah, now, hell yeah.
Just now that we society has made it so. Society has made it so we have to accept everyone for who they are, and we have to be able to hide a lot of. Okay, let me be careful. A lot of behavior is learned behavior. And to keep it real, a lot of men, they get excited when they find out that their son is not gay. When I was growing up. Now, it's more acceptable.
Right.
Right? And of course, you learn new things because you learn. But if you didn't learn, you want to talk to G?
You're learning at home and you're learning in school.
Yeah. If you didn't learn, you still have that same ideology. Is it right? No. But that's how I grew up. That's how we grew up. I wouldn't practice that same behavior, but when you hear your son like a girl, ooh, like you do that. And I think because we are afraid, or a lot of men are afraid to deal with it. Right? We were afraid to deal. We don't know how to deal with that. Homosexuality in the hood is frowned upon. Even though we know a lot of that go around and do freaky shit late at night, 3 a.m, and get exposed, but it was still frowned upon, and accepting that it had this big cloud over it. But now, learning and understanding, is a way to be a part of the growth in society. So I wanted to say that, you know, society has grown and things have become more acceptable.
See, my thing is, I don't have to like something to accept it at this point.
Let's get it.
So
That's real.
My personal feelings on something is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I witness you, I see you happy and I see you living the life you want to live, and it has no real consequence or effect on me and how I live, what do I care?
Right.
But that's hood. That's how we taught,
Once again.
the lessons we passed down,
Yeah.
The mentality.
the mentality that we taught that we have to be in order to be accepted. It's all this drives back to ego.
Yeah.
Our ego, women's ego,
Yeah,
it
both.
all keep us from
Both.
growing and evolving and trying to get to that next point of just evolving as people. I would have never been able to sit here and said a comment like, I don't care if my son is gay 10 years ago. I was ignorant, super ignorant. I'd have been nodded. And I would have said it to him. No, today, bring that little over, man. I don't give a I don't care. I had to strip some of that. I think when you start losing certain in your life and you start really looking around you and seeing what matters,
yes,
you start to evolve.
Mm.
I lost a lot of year after year after year, relationships, family, money, friends, boom. And every time I'm losing it, the one thing I had to sit and remain with was myself. Do I grow or do I just stay in the same space?
Right.
Or what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
So today, none of that matters to me.
I have a question for you, Wanda.
Lynda.
Why you call yourself
Trevor. Like, are we gonna address each other?
Linda? Don't start this. Let me ask you a question. What do you do?
What do you mean? What I do?
What do you do for occupation? As your occupation?
I am an entrepreneur.
What else?
What do you mean? What else?
You're an entrepreneur. What else do you do?
First of all, I bartend. I do whatever the hell I want to do. So I bartend. I have my own skincare. I am a mom. What else? I model. I host. I have my own events.
All those things that you've doing, the nightlife.
Mm-hmm. It's not all the nightlife.
Bartend.
Come correct.
Bartend.
When you got your questions, you have to come correct.
Okay.
Okay.
You said you bartend.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the things. Mm-hmm.
You bartend how much days out the week?
2 days.
You host event how much days out the week?
I'm also an influencer on Instagram. Host right now, maybe once or twice a month.
Okay. Does bartending make you a lot of money?
Yeah, I make a decent amount of money bartending.
So you focus on bartending?
No. I'm not focused on bartending.
But it's your main source of income?
It's not my main source of income.
What's your main source of income?
I have multiple things that
Bartending.
I do. No, it's not.
So I feel like working in the nightlife, bartending and stuff.
Because if that was my focus, I'd be working 5 to 6, 7 days a week.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Probably getting older. That's why you don't want to do that.
Right.
But you was working
Just something to do on the
5,
side.
6, 7 days a week at one point.
Never.
Bartending. Never.
What's
the most days you worked as
4.
bartender? Okay, let's just go with that. 4 days a week you were working. Those 4
and that was years ago.
Those 4 days a week are a contributing factor of how you forgot how to love a man. You were focusing on pouring drinks, making mojitos instead of learning how to love. You were cooking in a bar instead of cooking at home.
This is something else you learned about me?
I'm serious.
This is something else you learned or you're assuming?
I feel like your independence that you chose to be to make money, your own money, was in the wrong direction. And I feel like you are, or people that work in the nightlife are
Say that.
no you that work in the nightlife are not in tune with reality anymore.
That's not my case.
When's the last time you cooked for a man? When the last time you massaged his shoulders?
Oh my
When's
God.
the last time you told a man that you love him? When the last time you displayed love to a man? No, you're in a bar showing your beautiful
That's
teeth.
not my story, honey.
You're turning around, showing your beautiful derriere.
That is not my story. I think he have another female up here today.
And they're throwing tips
Because
at
that's not
you.
my story.
So why do you?
Ask me instead of accusing.
No, but I'm accusing you because I can see it.
You don't see it. How do you see it? You live with me?
I don't live with you. But
We
I
don't
can
even
feel
talk
it.
often. So how?
But I feel it. You believe in
Because you're
energy.
intuitive, right?
Yeah. You believe
That's
in
not my story.
You believe in
That's not my
energies.
story. So,
Are you
okay.
are you in a relationship?
Yes, I'm talking to someone.
Are you in a relationship?
I'm talking. Might as well be.
But you're not in a relationship. It's no titles, right? It's not official yet.
It is.
If he wanted you to stop working at a bar, would you stop?
I would.
Well, you hesitated, huh?
I would. I like making my own money, but like I said, that's not my only source. So here's another thing, though. I had a relationship where the person agreed that if there isn't an alternative for a woman, let's say, because at a point in time, that was my only source of income. If there is no alternative that you can provide, you cannot tell me that this is not something that you don't want me to do. He brought that to me, and he was right.
I feel like you nightlife workers, I feel like you women that work, I feel like the women that work at bars are contributing to the detriment to the world of not having wives at home. I feel like you guys are contributing to that.
Not you guys. I agree, though.
Yeah, no, I know you
but
do.
I'm a different breed of
I
a
know
woman.
you do. Well, you slow motion
listen.
doesn't mean nothing. Like I feel like that you by you working in the bar, you are a part.
Why do you
of
keep
the
bringing
80s.
up this slow motion stuff? What does that mean?
I feel like I'll talk about it after. I feel like by you working in the bar, you are part of the 85%.
No. I'm a different breed, and you can ask about me.
You
can do your research.
We're talking about semantics. You are part of that. You shake.
I was a part of that at some
And
point.
it's unfair. What about the men that love you? Huh?
What about the men? Many men love me,
and then you're
but
in
it
the
doesn't
bar.
matter.
Women that
Except for
work
the
at
one
the women
that
that work at the bar deserve to get cheated on.
That is not true. No, I'm telling you, I am a different breed of a woman, and I've always been that way. Do not laugh at him because he ain't.
Women that work at the bar deserve to get cheated on.
Not me.
And you know why?
Because I don't cheat.
While you standing, it's not about cheating. While you're standing there,
I don't shake my ass at the bar.
But
the bar that I work at is not required. When I worked in the strip clubs, it was something that it came to a point where we were competing with the dancers.
Mm-hmm.
So now to compete with them, what are they doing? They're in the same attire, first of all. They're just on a stage. It was disgusting, and this is why I had to leave it alone.
I remember that. Bartenders in all those days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of that. And it just got worse and worse to the point where I just felt like I got too old for that.
Camera on me.
What man camera can wait on you? What man is going to respect a woman? Go ahead, camera on you.
No, you're right. I agree.
What man is going to respect or put a ring on a woman if she's constantly behind the bar shaking her ass? Like I said,
excuses are the tools for the weak and incompetent. You just made an excuse. At the end of the day, women that work at bars deserve to be cheated on. No. You guys are being watched. You guys are being touched. Money's thrown on you, and you guys are
nobody's touching you. You're behind the bar.
You guys are so fascinated by the quick money that comes that you forgot how to cook. You forgot to add the salt.
Not me.
You forgot to add the lorries. You forgot you forgot to let the season become. You
Lorries
forgot to tenderize the season.
Not my story.
You forgot
Skip.
to do that, huh? No, it's no skip. You forgot how
that's
not my story.
You forgot how to marinate the vegetables. You forgot
that is
how to
not
do
my
everything.
story. So you could stop.
Well, I'm not stopping anything. Let me keep going. At the same time,
get another woman up here who's in the.
You are fire. Okay, love you, but you are
who's fully invested in that life. That is not my life. It never really was.
You contribute to it, Lynda.
How?
You did. I was there. I saw you was fire. I bought your OnlyFans back in the days.
I don't have OnlyFans. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Did you have one?
I don't even know what that is. What is that? What are we speaking about?
Okay, you want to take that out?
No.
You want me to take that out? Let me know.
Listen here.
Keep that out or take it out?
No, but just shut up. That is not my story. So you got to hear me out when I'm trying to tell you.
Your mom is a cook.
I'm going to call her right now.
Your mom is a great chef. And you did not live
didn't
up to
learn.
you did not continue your mom's legacy.
And how you know this?
Because you were worked in the bar 4 days a week and I was there. I watched you.
So I didn't
Flyest thing
go
out there.
home. I didn't go home and cook for my man, right?
No, you were busy cheating.
No, not the case. You can have a stare down. That is not the case. That's
You
not
seem
my
nervous.
story.
You seem nervous. You can't respond.
I am not nervous.
Oh, respond.
I said that's not my story.
What
As
is
I
your
keep
story?
saying, that's not my story.
What is your story?
First of all, I had one relationship where I was in a nightlife, fully invested in it. And that relationship, that person didn't even want me to leave the nightlife. Felt like, you're making a lot of money here. Don't leave. And I wanted to leave because I knew what it required. And it started getting worse and worse. These clients were coming to the bar and expecting for you, okay, I'm spending all this money at your bar. I'm expecting for you to give me some time outside of this bar. And it's something that I wasn't given. And I don't think he knew how deep it was. So when he kept pushing me, like, stay, you're making all this money, he didn't understand why I was resisting. So
My bad. Was he broke?
no. He made his own money as well.
I agree with Emanny. He was broke. I agree.
He asked. He didn't.
And this is the problem. This is the problem. Hold me down.
Yep.
No.
Broke that push you to only broke would deal with a girl that work at the bar.
Exactly.
Damn.
He was broke.
No,
Yeah.
that sounds like an insecure man. You sound insecure.
We always use the word insecure. Look.
You sound like an insecure man.
Why-
You are not secure with your woman working behind the bar because you're afraid she's going to run into somebody better than you with a bigger bag than you. That's where that fear comes in.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
My woman would not be working at the bar because she'll be at home preparing a meal, taking care of children, and
What if she
going
can
to
do
work
both?
hard.
What if she can do
and
both?
working hard.
What if she
She's
can do
not going to
both?
be doing that.
What if
She's
she
not
can
going to
do
have them
both?
dirty, filthy dollars that all the people touch on her skin that's going to give
What
her a
if she
fucking
can do
allergic
both?
reaction. She's not doing that,
What if-
Karen.
maybe she's-
I mean, Linda. She's not doing that. She's not doing that at all. You understand? Why do women do that?
No,
Why do
men
women
like
cover?
you are insecure.
Why
that's
do women
all.
cover everything up with insecurity?
'Cause the
I'm
men that
insecure
I dealt
because
with, the men
because I
that
have
dealt with,
standards.
they weren't insecure,
I
so they
have-
allowed their
No,
women.
they were taking your money.
They were
took
not.
40% from you. That's what they did.
How you know
Yeah,
this?
you bought the Christmas gifts.
Yeah, what's the difference between standards and insecurity? Because
Go, Imani.
Because
I have standards.
I'm kind of with him.
Yeah.
I can have a standard and say I don't want you in this spot and not so much be
But then are you
about.
providing an alternative?
But that's why I said.
And
That's
this
why I
is what I'm
said.
saying.
But that's why I said. And that's why I
You
asked.
said that
was
real
he-
quick.
That's why I asked.
He
Was
said
he
that real
broke?
quick.
Because in those type of situations, if a keep pushing, saying, "Nah, you making good money," if he was
The first situation, he had his own money. He just felt we can grow in this. And then he started joining the nightlife as well. So he said, we can grow in this. But spiritually and emotionally, I was no longer connected to him. So we were already shifting. I got into the next relationship. In that relationship is when he said to me, he said, I don't want you doing anything that you don't want to do.
Mhm.
And I didn't want to be in that field anymore. But he knew it was a hustle for me, and this was my source of income. I could have went back to the medical field, but I didn't want to. I liked this fast money, whatever. He said to me, at this point in my life, there was a lot of things going on. At this point in my life, I cannot provide an alternative. So I am not going to tell you that you can't do this. If I could, best believe you're not going to be working behind anybody's bar, half naked. So I understand what you're saying about somebody being broke. Yes, and that was his case. He wasn't broke. He just knew that he couldn't give me he couldn't tell me, babe, I want you to stay home and have these kids, and I'm going to provide. Sit down.
I respect that though.
Yeah, I respect.
Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, you have a bull here. Let me tell you why. This woman chose to leave the medical field to be.
No, that was a long
nightlife.
time ago.
Yeah, excuse me. I didn't interrupt you. She chose to leave the medical field, and she's wonderful. Let me just say this real quick. Lynda Rose is one of the nicest people you can meet. Lynda Rose is very understanding, caring, and she puts others first before her. She's a great mother. She's a great lover, not by me. I don't know that personally. She's also very understanding. Lynda Rose is educated. Lynda Rose can cook. And Lynda Rose can hold her own. With that being said,
Okay.
Lynda Rose.
Yo, don't kick me. Whoa.
Part 2.
Go ahead, go back up.
With that
Get
being
back up
said,
there.
Part 2.
no,
No, I want that same stance. I won't kick you. Get back up there.
No, with that being said, Lynda Rose has failed us as a community. Lynda Rose is a contributing factor of showing the young ladies to leave school medical field to
Oh
go
my
to work in
God.
the nightlife.
That is not what happened.
Lynda Rose.
Damn. You want to get kicked to get to your seat. That's not my story.
I
Why
didn't
are
see
you
that
making
coming at
up
all.
shit?
That
You
was a
wanna-
sick.
I thought he was gonna stay right there. He just went back.
You're evil. Look at your
Yeah.
eyes.
Is that evil, Linda?
You're evil.
A lot of
yes.
women. You know how much women looked up to you. You know when I was in
and
the
they
bar.
can still look up
You
to
know
me.
how much women respected you, how you
Mhm.
carried yourself, how you wasn't
Respect me.
respect you. Pardon me.
Yes.
I have to add an ED there because after they watch this, they may change their mind.
No, absolutely not.
You know how much
Nobody.
people
I
respect-
have a story to tell.
People respect you.
Yes.
You carry yourself great.
Absolutely. Always have.
But carrying yourself great does not negate the fact that you contributed to the demise of the Black woman by leaving the medical field and going to the bar.
That is not what happened.
Mm.
I went to school. I don't even owe you this explanation. I don't even owe you this explanation.
I know what
but
y'all did kill. Y'all killed the days of the
Y'all-
stripper.
y'all,
I'm mad at y'all for that.
So,
I'm gonna be honest.
I
That's
agree.
not our fault. Okay.
Fry up.
Okay.
Nah,
Yes.
y'all got listen.
Hold on. We have to get
As-
deep.
as-
We
I
have
might
to get
have
deep.
something.
As a who
something.
On
used
the
to
outside.
frequent,
We might have something.
as
here.
a
We might have
used
something
to
here.
frequent Sue's, used to frequent Sin City.
As a person on
No,
the
no,
outside that don't know what's going
Perfections.
on the inside,
Perfection.
they did that to us. I will not hold you. Sorry to say, but the owners and the promoters did that to us. It was a thing, because here we are. Let's say starlets. It was a one girl to every bar. Then it became 2 girls to every bar. Now, instead of, it shouldn't have been no competition. I used to hate that. I used to tell the dancers, there's no competition. This man is here to be entertained. Let's share the money. Let's make him spend the money.
Mhm.
And I would actually make the, like, yo, get some singles. If anybody's sitting at my bar, get some singles. Throw the money. You know, I'm gonna get tipped off of that, but make sure these girls are good. I'm telling you, I'm one of one. But then it just got bad. It got worse and worse. Now each bar is competing with the next bar. When I say that the owners and the promoters were on us and they were causing the friction and the problems, because now it's, if you're not ringing up a certain amount of money at your bar, you're gonna get booted out, because guess what? We have a line around the block of more women that we can put in here. So what you start doing, the women started sleeping with the clients to get them to come back just to ring up at their bar. Then it was a war. It was a war between the dancers. Then the dancers are looking at it like, you guys are getting more praise than we are. We don't even want to dance anymore. Now we want to bartend.
Watching it, yeah.
I
I
seen it.
seen
I
that.
It was,
I
it
was
was
there for the shift too.
bad. It was bad. I appreciate where I work at right now because there's no competition. There's no attitude. We are here to hustle. And I don't even have to convince you to come back. I'm just convincing you to buy some food and some drinks. Not even I don't even have to tell nobody to buy a bottle. But best believe if you buy it, I'm going to get tipped off of that.
Right.
I just appreciate this over the strip club. The strip club did a complete turnaround.
Starlets owe us an apology for that.
A lot
All
of
of-
spots
that-
though. It was
all
a
of
bunch of
them
spots
do.
because
Yeah.
at that time I was DJing the strip clubs at that time also. So I've seen this shift because, and I've seen the wars too between the girls, even the dancers. Like
Aces was the best, sorry to say.
you said,
but
what spot?
Aces. That was the
Aces.
best
Aces was fire.
strip club.
So I've seen this
I worked
transition because even when I went as a customer to go like just hang out, whatever, I would go for certain girls that were dancing,
Mhm.
and then like the next week or so after that, it was like they was behind a bar, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
what?
because they looked at it like, damn, y'all making more money than us.
Right.
We up here busting our, some doing tricks, some just dancing, but regardless, you knew that if I come into work tonight, before it was a thing about bartenders. It's sad because when you go down south, it's none of that. The bartenders, they're in there all black and they
You
come
don't even
around,
know
they
'em.
serve it.
You don't know
You
their
don't
name.
even know them.
They're not on the flyer.
Right.
It's
You know what was said to me? It's a pimp game. When you think about it, they're pimping I'm sorry, but they're pimping.
I get it.
We were being pimped. Sorry, but that's
You
exactly
should
what
have
it was.
stayed and become a doctor like you planned on becoming, or a nurse. And you wouldn't worry about being pimped.
No, I'm fine. I'm not being pimped.
What did that do to you? Because I remember those days. I remember the Bartenders. I remember everybody being around, man. I remember you being a part of some of those crews. I remember those days, right? What did that do? Because you're not a confrontational person. You'll fight, but you're not confrontational, right? What did that do when you see a fellow, like, you see a dancer become hurt? How would that make you feel? When you see a dancer become hurt because you guys are making more money than them?
It bothered me. It really bothered me because I'm not here to take it. And it's funny. I used to have conversations with different dancers that would tell me, I'm watching you, and never even thinking that they're paying attention to what I do, who I am. And they're telling me, I respect you. You don't sit here and try to fight for our money. I've had partners who would fight for the dancers' money. And I'm looking like, that's shady. That's some shady shit, but God don't like ugly. I believe in karma. So yeah, it bothered me. It bothered me so much that I had to leave it. I had to leave it alone. I'm not here to compete with anybody.
Real quick, how much time you got cheated on?
I don't know.
Do you contribute?
counting.
You know why you got cheated on?
Silence. Where are we going with this?
Do you know why you got cheated on?
I don't know.
I said it earlier.
What did you say? Oh, because I don't cook. You think I don't cook?
Nightlife workers deserve to be cheated on.
No. But that comes from somebody being insecure. Because
okay.
What?
Having standards,
especially if you met somebody. If I met you in this field, and I engage in a whole relationship with you, and now I decide to cheat on you.
I'll fry you up.
Fry. Fry away.
Give me the oil.
You need some? I was gonna say, you need some oil.
Give me the oil. Give me the pan, G. Give me the oily. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you, G. Here's the problem. The way you meet men, right? No, shake your head because you know your swag.
What's my swag? We got swags over here.
Your swag is giving chances to that you've been cool with for a long time.
Oh my God. Okay.
So you think you know them, but you don't really know them. See, we as men, we play the long game to get what we want. We will be your friend and be in it for the long haul.
Is that so?
To have sex and to get the. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes if we get the slow motion, then it's better than what we expected. We will stay for the long. We are dogs, but at the same time,
My eyebrows too.
I think us men, are the most confident creatures in the world. I think we can identify and understand and, excuse me?
I don't agree.
We can identify, understand, and admit our wrongs. Women are the biggest liars, right? Women are the biggest liars. And on top of that, you guys cannot identify. That's why you need a man. You can't identify.
I believe I need
I know
men.
you do.
We
You
need
can't
men.
identify the
Just
issue.
women.
You can't identify the issue that every time any man you got with, you was friends with them for a long time. You were cool with them.
Not true.
What's the ratio?
First of all, there hasn't been many.
What's the okay?
let's see, I said it was one.
Semantics.
I didn't know him.
About 3 men.
About 3.
Okay, about 3 and they played the long game.
No, and even those
And
those
they stayed
3
around.
relationships. No, only 2 of them I could say I knew for a good amount of time. So what's your point? I should jump as soon as we meet each other. I
You
should
should
jump
live
into-
life.
I was living life while they were sitting there watching.
You should live life.
I am living life. What's your point?
Have you ever... Be respectful.
Be careful.
Because I respect her.
Be careful.
Okay, I'm going to fall back. When you got cheated on, can you give me that?
Why are you so focused on me getting cheated on?
Because I think whoever cheated on you is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take accountability for
But I
this?
didn't bring this to your attention right now. So why are you bringing this up?
Do you take any accountability for getting cheated on?
What did we talk about earlier? You said nobody should blame, right? You just said, do I take accountability? Do I take accountability for being cheated on?
You on your own, bro.
They want me to help him out on the show. It's a tough
Yeah,
job,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
No, I'm just asking. Do you take do you take any accountability for being cheated on?
Because of the nightlife stuff, right? Flip.
No, that's
Oh,
just.
I mean, she
Damn,
did
sorry.
say that sometimes you can be pushed and motivated towards cheating.
Let's go.
So is it possible that at any point you were doing some things that might have motivated a man to cheat on
Okay,
you?
so thank you. One relationship, why it ended, first of all, he cheated a couple times. And made sure to tell me I was never gonna leave you. What's the line, the Jay-Z line? I was gonna get right back. So he was just young and dumb, but also made sure to tell me for my last, why I decided to completely leave. The last time he cheated, he said to me, this woman was doing things that you weren't willing to do. I got to a point in our relationship, there's things I didn't want to do. He brought up, she gave him threesomes, but yet this woman was really dirty. So you cheated on me with this really dirty woman.
That's hate.
It's not hate.
That's
It's
hate.
it's known.
You
It's known. Everybody knew.
you throwing shade on a woman
I'm not throwing shade. She threw shade on herself.
Yeah, but how? But that's
Anyway,
hate.
let me finish what
How
I'm
was she-
saying.
how was she-
Flip.
how
Let
was
me
she-
let me talk
I'm saying
before
she
you
must have
worry
not been-
about the woman that's not here and not
She-
even spoken about.
She must not have been that
Let
dirty
me
if he cheated
finish.
on
She was
Fly
a-
Linda with her.
He was dirty too. So anyhow,
So you were dirty. I'm sorry.
no, that's why I left him alone. Anyway, so that was his reason. It was just more so she's doing threesomes with me. She's doing this, she's doing that. Like I said, there was things that I no longer wanted to agree to, especially after the long term, the relationship that we had and the many things that we went through. There was no real loyalty. I got in another relationship. This man had a sex problem. There were some things that you mentioned in your story, and I said it reminds me of his story. Things that he's gone through, things that happened to him at a very young age, and it affected him. And at first I didn't see that. I couldn't see it. I was just like, how are you cheating on me? Like, we got sex all the time and it's great sex every time. Why? I've also seen that in other relationships. So I just didn't understand. And I started doing research. We actually worked on things together. He's opened up and confessed some things. He was accountable, and that's the only reason. That was one of the biggest reasons why I stayed, or I would take him back. He was very accountable. He said his cheating was never because of me. Didn't blame me for his cheating. I appreciated that. I thought you were laughing. I appreciated that, because if that's the case, if it's because of you, if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm cheating because of you, because you're driving me to that direction, then you should know. Because then why are we continuing?
I agree.
Okay. So he would always make me aware that it wasn't because of me. It was because of his own psychological things that he's gone through. So no, I can't sit here and tell you that I take accountability for men cheating on me. They got to take that accountability.
You shared a story with me about cheating. I think it's a fascinating story.
Where's my
And
lip gloss?
And I think in that story you were wrong. Just gonna be honest. I think
There's only one part you thought that I was wrong. Oh, no. Actually, you said a few things. Go ahead.
you guys were broken up, and you popped up at his house.
We were broken up for a couple days.
Doesn't matter. You still were broken up. You popped up at his crib.
Why are you exposing my business? Again, trying to.
Respect.
That's, once again, you can't call yourself my friend and you sitting here trying to expose my. You could have asked me, hey, we spoke about something. Are you okay with addressing that?
Are you?
It's too late now. I'm pissed.
Don't be pissed. I'm saying.
And then you don't even bring it up in a nice way. Like, yeah, you were wrong. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the thing. You told me a story that stuck with me, and I've been battling myself about this story and who I think is wrong. And I need help on this, G.
Okay.
All right.
It's a pretty long story. And not
Tell
many
us a story.
people- not many people know. So initially I didn't want to discuss this, but
She didn't. She did not want to discuss this, but she
I don't
told
want to
me.
I don't want nobody to think that they're gonna get any
But I think
clout
that-
off of me.
But I think, can I have some more to please? I think that the story is important. And the reason why I think it's important because I think that a lot of women experience this. And I want to point out the wrongs in this story.
Me sharing this, who is this helping and how?
It's helping people avoid making the mistake that you might have made. You don't have to share it though.
I'm very transparent, but a part of me is just, I don't know. Okay, so he's like, I want to know this story.
Nah, I'm scared. Like, I want to know. I want to know, but I'm scared.
Nah, I see. It,
Why are
it,
you
it touched her. It touched
Because
her.
it feel like it's it feel like it's a little trigger.
It
No.
is. It is.
It's not because we talked about it earlier. I'm healed.
Okay.
I'm healed from it. There was a point in time I would cry. I would cry even speaking about this person. So I can say that I'm healed. I just don't know if I want to. Well, let's talk about it. It's a long story. So I was in this relationship and we used to break up all the time over dumb shit. And I felt like it was always an excuse to
Go
I'm gonna
running.
go. And it
Mhm.
was. It happened every time. I called it out and come to find out a couple years later, yeah, that was the case. So this one particular week, we broke up. He was only gone for a couple of days. He invited me to come over this one night. I had a photo shoot, and he said, once you're done, come over. I wasn't fully agreeing to it, and then I said, you know what? Okay, depending on how things go, I'm gonna stop by my mom's. If my daughter's up, I'm gonna stay at my mom's. I'm not gonna come over. I was, like I said, I wasn't 100% with what he was asking me to do. I get to my mom's house, my daughter is up. So I call him and I say, I'm not gonna make it. Once again, it's not even a full week. He's gone out of our home.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, I wake up and I'm not the type to pop up on anybody. Like, I don't believe in, I'm just gonna, arrive and show up and, you accept me. I have a thing about me, like I can snap and I don't know what I'm gonna see. I'm afraid to encounter something that I can't come back from.
Mhm.
I don't know how I'm gonna react. So I avoid popping up on a. So anyhow, this morning I say, you know what? He had a long night. He was trying to get me to come over there. He's not gonna do anything, even though knowing him, he's not gonna have nobody over there. He's probably gonna be home sleeping. He's probably gonna sleep all night. He's probably home sleeping right now. Try calling him, no answer. I go to the house, and usually I feel these things. I didn't feel anything. I get to the house. I think I call again. I come with smoothies and I come with breakfast. Not many people know this story. Like 2-3 people, my close people know this story. So this is funny. My mom's gonna kill me. But anyway, I go up the stairs and I'm knocking. I'm ringing the bell. I knock on a window. No response. I do it. I think I go like another round. Now somebody comes to the shades. The blinds. He opens the blinds. He peeks at me, and I'm looking at him like, "Open the door. What are you doing?" Like, I'm standing out here. I'm cute. Got my little outfit on. I got smoothies. They're melting. So, okay. There was a code on the very first door. This was in a 3-family home, and the first door had a keypad on it. Then there was a second door. Then there was a stairwell to the left, and then there was his door, his apartment door. I managed to get in. I remembered the code for the first door, so I managed to get in to his house door. But obviously, it's not open. So I listen to see if somebody's there. I hear him coughing. So I'm like, "What the hell? Maybe he's like drunk or something. I don't know. Like, maybe something's going on." I was trying to think positive. I come outside. There's a side door. I'm peeking to see if like maybe he's not playing with me. Let me, my mind is playing tricks on me. Let me see if anybody's maybe peeking out on the side door. No. I come back around. I do that 2 times. My second time coming back, he's coming from the front door now. He's coming out. He asks me, what's all this noise going on out here? Normally, if I come over, it's, hey, babe, come in. Let's go inside. Like he greets me and we go in the house. It wasn't that. He kind of stopped me at the stairs. So I immediately knew something's up. I asked, who do you got in the house? Aggressively. Who do you have in the house? And he says, yo, what are you talking about? What are you doing? We tussle because now I'm trying to get in the house. I get into the house and I search the house. I searched the house. When I got to his room, I didn't go to his room first because I figured anybody with common sense, with the banging that I was doing and the yelling that I was doing, would get the up and leave or just be presentable. So I don't go to his room. I go to the other rooms in the house. And then finally, like we're having a discussion. He says to me, not even a discussion. He just decides to say to me, he thought it was funny. He's sitting on a stool and he's like, but we're not together. I said, you were the same man that was just trying to get me to come here last night, almost as if you're trying to get back in my good graces and, trying to mend things. Now we're not together? Okay. I don't even want to hear you no more. I go to his bedroom. To my surprise, it was definitely a surprise. I thought that I was probably going to find panties or hair. I find a woman in his bed. Broke my heart because I never thought in all the cheating and the sneaky and the this and the that he did, I never thought he would allow me to see that. And that's what fucked me up. So I go over to her, I go over to her and I address her. Who are you? How long have you known him? How long have you been him? And her response, like she was not trying to look at me. She was just like in her phone and she was like, I don't know. You got to talk to him. But I know what type of man he is. He's a manipulator. So he had her under the wing and he probably told her, stay here, don't move. Mind you, I'm making all of this noise outside. If it was me, if I was in her predicament, I would have immediately got up, got dressed, and would have tried to leave. This woman was in his bed. I throw back the blankets. She's butt naked. Get up. Get the up and get dressed and get out. She gets up and I almost started feeling bad for her. I was like, I'm looking at her and I said, how long you been talking to him? Feeling bad for her, feeling bad for myself. And he's laughing on the sideline. I slapped him. I'm gonna be honest. I slapped him 3 different times. Because he thought it was a joke at this point. So she just, she didn't want to release anything. I don't know. I felt like she was afraid of him. Not that he's abusive. I don't know what it was. But anyway.
She kept it solid.
She
knew about you. She knew about, like.
No, we need to put respect on her name.
She held it down.
Yeah, she held it down. We have to highlight the ones that hold it down.
Out of fear of him. Yeah, she was manipulative.
That's hate.
It's not
that's
hate.
And that's
it's
ranting.
not hate. Anyway.
We have to highlight the ones.
Why
she
are you going
down.
against me?
Sorry.
Be quiet. Thank you. So
what did he do to show you that it was funny? Because you said some things that he was doing.
I'm not getting into all of that.
He slapped your butt?
No.
He was slapping her butt.
Oh wait, he was just out of pocket.
He was there. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Lynda.
You're annoying. I just said nothing and you still kept going.
Lynda, but
I just said nothing and you still keep going.
All right.
I walk her to the door.
Can you just say that part? Like, can you show us that? That's your.
I walk her to the door. And at the door, I asked her again. I grabbed her arm this time.
Whoa, like, hey, you wrong.
Let me finish.
You touched her. You wrong.
I'm talking. Thank you. I grabbed her arm, her wrist, and I said, please just tell me. It was for me. I just needed to know because I'm like, we are on and off all the time. Is this the girl? Is this, she's got to be one of the girls. But I don't know if she's a new girl, if she's an old girl. I don't know. I've never seen her day in my life or heard her name, anything. And she told me her name. That's the one thing she gave. So she turned around and she was just like, I don't know. I don't want to be in this. And I told her, you're in this because you're in this house. What do you mean you don't want to be in this? He says to me, let her go. Just leave the girl. Let the girl go. He pushed the door She gets on out the door, and I start fighting with him again. Now you gonna let me go? I don't even want to be in your presence. And it's not a matter of me going after her, because I'm done with her. She didn't really fight with me. The only thing I didn't respect was the fact that you stayed in his bed naked when you know that I'm out here flipping out. That's the only thing I didn't like. Everything else, her getting up, when I said get up, get dressed, and leave, she did that. So now it was just more of, I got to get away from you. It's you. You're the problem. I'm the problem too, because I keep entertaining you. I leave, and I didn't even tell you the biggest part of it. I leave, and when we did talk again, he actually told me he kind of did it on purpose. He felt like we were never going to leave each other alone, that we were so connected, and he felt like our bond was so tight. There was no wrong he could have did, and vice versa. And he felt like this could have been because he felt like he wasn't good enough for me. And he knew he wasn't good enough for me, but I saw something else. He felt like at this moment, me actually seeing him in action, not fully in action, but me seeing a woman in his bed, that this would give me a good enough reason to completely leave him alone.
But he didn't know you was coming over there in the morning, though.
No, but that's what I said. I said,
right.
I said the
so
same
he didn't
thing.
coming over there. You supposed to came last night.
I said, you know what? You were caught out there. You were caught on some dumb shit. You were drunk, and I don't know, God only knows what else was going on. I felt the same way. I felt like that was an excuse. Like you're trying to make it seem like you planned this whole shit out.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice way to clean up from being the real bag in the situation.
I said that.
To just,
but that's the part that I didn't tell you. That was stupid.
But
I'm glad you caught that, because that's exactly what I said.
That's
that's
what we do.
He covered up the guy. We can't give all the guy code away. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But
did y'all end it? Did y'all end on decent terms after he said that? Was it at least?
We actually got back together.
That's why he said it. That's why he said it.
No, this is before we got back together when he said that. But then he tried to stick with that story. So this is when he was trying to get in my good graces. Like, okay, this is my story. I actually thought, like, you were going to come. I knew you were going to come. So whatever. He tried to act like he had this whole thing mapped out.
Just all the way.
So when you argued about that, I said, you really think like I'm a fool. You did not map that out. Ain't no way because then you would have came to the door sooner. You would have opened that door and let me come in.
Yeah.
No,
How soon after that?
Did we get back together?
I don't even forget to get back together.
Let's go eat.
How soon after that? I don't know.
Get up.
How soon after that did you have any type of physical relationship again?
I honestly don't know. It was a while.
Okay.
It was a little while. Yeah.
You were wrong for grabbing that girl's arm. You were wrong for that.
Tell her to take it up in court.
I feel like she held it down. And
shout out to Shorty. She woke up out of it. That's crazy. She listened.
That's exactly what he called
Yo.
it.
She is.
She was
But why are we not putting respect on the eater?
You gotta put respect on the eater.
That's what I told her.
Yeah.
She got up out of there.
Lynda looked at me like I was. Lynda said,
that's what you disagree about?
What?
Lynda looked at me like, you got to put respect on Shorty. Now I feel like Lynda's wrong for grabbing that girl. She should respect the eater.
I didn't do anything to her.
You grabbed her hand. You don't touch her.
I did grab her arm.
You were wrong trying to pressure her to talk. She held it down for that.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Shout out to the real ones, man.
Yeah.
She is not a real one.
Round of applause, G. Round of applause. Round of applause. Sound effect.
She's a little dirtbag.
Whoa!
She's a little dirtbag.
Whoa! That's I didn't think you was gonna say that. That's crazy. That was what we talked about.
Dirty.
Whoa!
But wait, why she a dirtbag?
That's hey, get her
because she's messing with her man. Yeah,
she's not a dirtbag, and you're supposed to support other women.
Why what? And I'm supposed to what?
Support other women, and you ain't know her.
And technically,
yeah,
they was broken up.
That's the caveat.
The technicality.
I told her.
So if he's telling her that,
the technicality of it.
If he's telling her that, then that's what she should have said when she saw me up in her face. She should have said, "Y'all not together."
That was your Spanish side talking.
Nah.
Oh, mommy.
If she said that,
I ain't do none of that. My black side was definitely out.
If she said that,
my mama.
Stand up real quick.
I'm not standing up.
Please for me.
No, thank you.
Grab my hand.
I said no thanks.
Okay. Oh. Just grab
I
my
already
hand.
showed. I grabbed her wrist. Hey.
Here, grab my wrist.
And I was, no.
Okay.
Wait,
She
Bob.
nervous. Look. That's what
I'm
happened.
not nervous, honey.
Yeah, your feelings is hurt. This is
My feelings is not hurt.
This is soft for you. It's 4 men in here and 1 woman back there. We look, going back into this, and all jokes aside, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like, while I'm making light of a situation and trying to find fun of it, I feel like no one's trauma is funny. I'm not saying it's traumatizing. No one experiencing that, but we can tell, you can look at your body language and tell that at a time, this was something that was serious for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I know I'm making jokes because of our friendship and stuff like that, and you said you were over it, but I don't want to see you hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you the homie. I just want to respect the eater.
Nah, I mean, I'm
What?
with you.
You gotta respect the eater.
Yeah.
What's her Instagram?
I don't know.
Yo, look, she took.
You know.
I don't.
Wait,
No.
where this
I never
happened?
looked
This,
for
this
her.
happened in the Bronx? Or this happened in...
I cannot with this one here.
Because I might be able to find out. Just give me a little...
Did you ever see her again?
Flip, stop. Stop, mother. This water is going in your face. Stop. Now you gotta
Oh,
stop.
wait, she works somewhere.
She
Oh,
did work
let's-
somewhere and it wasn't in my field.
Ooh, so you saw her again.
Shit just come around full circle. Yeah, but I don't want to go.
I respect that. I respect that. Was she scared or were you scared?
She was scared.
What do you...
She looked scared.
If you had, because we're gonna wrap this up.
I'm still picturing her walk her to the door.
That's what I'm saying. She don't understand that. Knowing who she is. That's my thing. Thank you, G. Thank you, G.
See,
Get up, get dressed.
Thank you, G.
I
Thank
got
you.
two,
Like,
I got two
I
things
see
in my
it.
mind.
Let's go, E.
What year is this? What year is it?
Did this happen
Yeah.
3 years ago?
Oh, this is old. So there's Uber and
Oh.
all that. All right.
I thought it was further back than that.
Yeah, me too. So I'm thinking,
Okay, makes sense.
I'm thinking when you leave the crib, if you ain't drive there,
How you
Where'd you-
getting back?
how you getting home?
I don't think she drove either.
So where you
She
going
looked
to?
like she was walking. She started
She-
walking.
If they's in the Bronx, she probably by the 2 train.
Poor girl, she could have got a ride if she would have waited.
And your man at the time, what, he, like Puerto Rican?
No, he's
Jamaican?
black.
So he probably lived in White Plains Road.
He's trying. Yo, he
What
can't.
was that?
This is
You know, the
He's good. This
Figure it
guy's-
out.
it's
What
good.
borough?
this is out here in this borough.
Oh,
Okay.
black,
But he's
Brooklyn,
Yeah, but yeah.
Bushwick. That's by the J train. That's J to C.
Oh,
J to C.
Yo,
how you know that?
That's like,
You had her eyes over the up.
Yo.
Oh,
yeah.
G.
So y'all lived in every borough.
A
You don't
different,
give me that.
a different show, he would have get it. I can't. Not doing this show. A different show, he would have got that, but not this show.
All right.
I got
Oh.
new for this show. I got to find something new because that's.
He alright, man.
He alright, man.
He alright.
Yeah,
That was fire.
I got to find something new for this
Yo,
show.
Lynda
That's good.
Linda, I
That's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Wow.
know that, son.
Wow.
You dirty fly together, don't you?
I lived in every borough.
Son.
Cause situation, if you listen to the situation,
Yeah.
I hear it. I hear it.
Got it.
You gotta remember, certain buildings are only set up like that. The Brownstone 3.
It was like a brownstone.
So that's automatic. Certain areas in Brooklyn have more the brownstone type of shit. McDougal, Bushwick area, right by Fort Greene. I know. So the trains only run between a certain way. So
Mhm.
the J train is gonna be down that way. C and the A train
Nah,
gonna
G.
be this way.
Stop being hype,
Right?
G. He's not that good, G.
So we're trying to figure out where did she walk to? She
Why you
probably
like
walked
this,
to the
man?
J
Who is
train.
this guy?
So
Whoa.
she ain't drive. There's no parking over there.
Mhm.
And you said 3 years
Parking is
ago,
scarce.
it take about a couple of minutes just to get the Uber to come
She
through.
probably took it. I always think she took an Uber.
She probably.
She had she was a cute little thing. She was okay. And
Was she light skin? Was
when
she light
she
skin?
what she walked, no, she was brown skin.
Ooh.
And what she wore, I was like, oh, they had a little thing. We made fun of it after the fact. Like you guys were role playing because she had on a little schoolgirl skirt, little boots. But she
She
walked outside
really one of
in
them
that.
ones.
What's her body?
She walked outside in that. She was
really one of
Was
them
her body
ones.
nice?
No, it was nice. It was natural. She was nice.
You
It
can
was
get
nice.
the eater to take the train.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Can you get her to wear the Velma? You know, your favorite character is Velma. You like Velma attire, like you jerk off to that.
Yo,
why are you?
What?
Do you not like a Velma attire? Yes. Does that not turn you on? Yes.
I like for a beautiful woman to dress up in that costume. I got my kinks. I got my certain things that I like. So in that situation,
Did you hear about my STD kink earlier today?
That's it. That's nasty. That's nasty.
I didn't say I have it. Wait, y'all looking at me?
You said my STD.
we heard-
kink,
No,
Right.
no,
it's
not my STD kink.
That's not
but
a
Clear,
kink.
clear it up.
the
Yeah.
STD kink that may have. Come on, Wanda, Linda, you know.
You said it was a kink because you said there's men out here that'll sleep with women knowing that they have.
Or they aiming
herpes.
for it. Like, how do you?
That's the only way it would be a kink.
Linda, do you not know?
I don't know
herpes?
nothing about that. No,
That's
about men who actually go for women knowing that they
Not
have.
go, but they will f the girl if they find out she have herpes. They'll still.
So you think it's a kink? You
I'm
think
just asking.
they're getting off knowing I'm this girl she got herpes? You
it's
think?
That's why we call it slow motion. Y'all
There
saw what
are
she did?
kinks. There are.
That's why we call it slow motion. She did it slow. Let me just get at you real quick. Who the f you think you are?
He's back.
I don't want to be like this. I've been
He's
caught
back.
up on you know how
He's
G.
back. He's
Yeah.
back. He's back.
Do you? I'm gonna ask you a question. Excluding her,
Mhm.
have you ever had sex with a woman that have sex slowly, that's very sensual, that will take their hand and rub it behind your head, kiss you,
Mhm.
slow riding, hold you, make you feel like they're there to protect you
Mhm.
and bring you into another world?
Mhm.
Is that not manipulation, E?
Oh.
E.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Depending on the woman.
Depending on the situation.
Okay,
Go, E.
situation and the woman.
If I don't rock with you like that, and we just trying to enjoy this moment, there's moments in the sexual exploration where that's cool, but we can't just do that throughout the whole. Like there got to be some
Of course.
roller coaster.
Mm.
But if you trying to rock me to bed like that, I gotta think.
No, see that's not my thing. Like you mentioned earlier, is it gonna be like that all the time? No, it's not. First of all, most of the time for me, I'm trying to get my nut. I ain't even gonna lie. So the slow grinding and then all of that, I'm working myself up and I'm trying to orgasm. And once I orgasm, now let's go for everything else. Now I want it rough. Now I want I'm turning around. You pulling my hair. I like both.
Oh, so you could get two. We could get two of them joints out. So like, that's the manipulation.
It's not
Like,
manipulation.
what?
I know what I want, and
Hey, yo,
and you're
I'ma
gonna
start
know.
off
You're
slow.
gonna know what I want. I want to know what you want.
Hey, camera on
It
me.
only works when both parties are in it together. It's not me going slow
Yo,
and this ain't going slow.
Yo, E,
What are you
that's the
talking about?
mental. That's,
Wait, me?
Wait,
No.
Ronnie, no, that's a
No.
mental. Yo, she went slow. She gave you slow sex.
But you allowed me to.
Nah,
You
I ain't
came
gonna
all
lie.
You
over the
were
place.
with it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we both probably orgasmed the same time.
Yep.
That's scary.
Right?
Now that's scary.
Scary.
That's nasty.
Now let's go
That's
fast.
nasty?
That's nasty. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I don't like
Let's
that.
go fast.
that's
Pull my
manipulation.
hair.
It's really-
Manipulation.
I don't like
That's fire.
But what if
No,
the
it's
man?
fire.
What if the
Oh,
man?
sorry. Wait. That's your side or their side? I forgot.
How do you correlate that with
The
manipulation?
slow is fire though.
Because now I'm trying to figure out why you want to connect with me in that way.
What
Like,
if it's not me? What if it's the man? I want us to come. Let's come at the same time. Let me know when you're coming because I want to come too.
Facts.
I've heard men say that.
Facts.
You know, in closing, I think that a lot of times we have to be able to love those who love us. I think we have to acknowledge things in order to grow. I think a lot of us live in the Lulu land. That's why sometimes,
Please.
excuse me,
Sorry. I need a napkin.
for
My lips, my lip glosses.
it was look nice.
Finish.
A lot of us live in Delulu land, and sometimes we need. You just threw me off.
I'm sorry.
We need reality thrown into our face in order to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you had a lot of lessons that you've learned. I think that's dope. I feel Imani had a lot of lessons that he learned. I feel G Money has a lot of lessons that he learned.
Of course.
And I just feel like moving forward, man, you know, shout out to the eater. We respect the eater. I would love for you to share her Instagram with us if you can, so we can see how she look and just, you know, have a conversation with her.
Homegirl, reach out to me so I could share your information.
What is next for Lynda?
What is next for me? I did a movie this past. So I want to get more into acting. That's what I needed to say. But I just did a movie. Yeah, I did a movie this past summer. I don't know when it's gonna be released. But it was called Suicide Is Not the Answer. It was dope. So I'm gearing more towards acting. That's really it. Full-time mommy. You know, I got a kid who's into her sports, so I have to put a lot of energy into that.
Oh yeah.
And she's a teenager, so she gives me a lot of trouble. So I'm
don't do that. That's
not
hate.
completely
Don't
focused on myself.
Don't do that. That's hate.
As I kind of should be, but not right now. What's hate?
Leave her alone. She's growing.
Leave me alone.
Yo, E,
She need a job.
What about you, E? What's next for you?
I kind of like this media. I like the media. Tried it a long time ago. I didn't really know where it was going, so I chilled out. Went back to the music. I'm off the music now, so this feels a little not easier, but feels more like home. Sitting and talking, conversing with people that I with, and then also conversing with I don't with. So I like this space.
Learning, getting new
Do more here. Yeah,
I learned a lot today.
point of views.
I learned a lot.
Different perspectives. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Today we all took accountability. G, how you feel about today, G?
Yeah, this is dope. This is dope, man.
I enjoyed myself.
This is dope.
She always have to mess it up by acting like she getting serious and stuff. She
Who,
has
me?
to. Yeah, she has to mess it
No,
up.
I'm not acting. Certain things I have to check you on.
No.
Excuse me.
Mhm. I'm not
Don't you
acting.
talk to my friend like
Thank you,
that.
G. Thank you, G.
We're all friends, but he's about to be excluded. From that
You can never
circle.
exclude me. You just fine. It's okay. You lucky. You lucky.
What am I lucky about?
The people are gonna hear it and they're gonna miss it. They're not gonna know. So I think we should just let it go. Because they're gonna inquire.
Yeah.
So
No, because if they inquire, I'm gonna be forced to talk about it.
no,
I
you
don't.
are not.
I respect my friend. I think my
Do
friend.
you respect both of your friends? Because are you exposing the friend that came to you with my business? Because I didn't come to you.
Nobody came to me with your business. My friend just
clever.
wanted to reconnect with my other friend.
Mm.
And that happens sometimes. Sometimes we lose touch. Sometimes somebody
So
moves.
with all the social media and everything else, they had to come to you. You were the vessel.
I was the vessel because we had a viral video with me and you did the video of Eddie Murphy.
Years ago.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to speak to my friend. So, and I came and I
This
spoke.
big time person couldn't find me.
Who said he's big?
Little old me.
You're not little. You're not
Big
little.
Lynda.
Big Lynda.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Lynda. You have a nice smile. Anybody ever told you that?
Thank you. Yes.
That's your real hair?
This is my real hair.
How long is it?
You can see. You want to measure and tape?
What's that style called? Like
I don't know. Somebody said to me at work the other day, you look like Michael Jackson.
When it's caught on fire?
Was that a
the joint?
Shirley
Commercial?
Temple?
And then the Jerry curls.
Is it
Remember they
gonna-
used to have this
Soul
scoop?
Glow?
What do they call it?
Soul Glow or
So-
some
Yes.
S curl.
I love it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, I used to get my mom used to put a lot of relaxers in my hair. And on my Spanish side, everybody had curly hair. And I used to be so jealous. Like, damn, I want my hair curly. Not even knowing naturally my hair was curly. My mother said it was nappy. But anyway, your hair apparently it changes every 7 years. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I chose not to get any more relaxers. And my hair just slowly just got better and better. I cut away all the relaxed hair, the permed hair. And now I appreciate this. I don't care what nobody have to say.
That looks dope.
Yeah, I love it. It's
So,
liberating.
Can you put it in a ponytail?
Absolutely. You don't see me with a ponytail?
Put it in there.
Not right now. I'm not doing it right now.
Does your forehead look funny?
Absolutely not.
Oh, look at it. Do it again. Look how nice you
No.
look.
I always have my hair back. When it's not out curly, I have it back.
You look like the girl from Animaniacs. What's her name? Dot.
I can't.
Hey, yo, for real, thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, yo, E, you're welcome back up here next time.
Of course.
I really hope that you come up here next week. You know,
I'm not in town next week, but
where you going?
go to Miami and then go back to LA.
You're still doing.
What's this LA thing you going about?
I'm just moving.
Are you moving around? You moving back to LA?
No. Just moving and shaking some things.
You're not
Are
doing
you-
gigolo work anymore, are you?
No.
Alright, making
That's
sure, yeah.
decades ago.
You in a relationship, right? If the person hear this,
Huh?
are you in a relationship?
I would like to leave my personal dealings away from this. But yes, there is someone. But
That's that devilish look, yo.
yeah. Because Flip always want me to talk about relationships.
I just love y'all. I just love my friends, yo. Like you, I knew this girl.
This is love?
I went to high school with her.
This is love, though. This is
his form.
Yeah.
I respect, and we're gonna leave. We're gonna close it out with G Money.
With the van too?
Me?
Yeah, she went to van.
Absolutely. You went to Van?
Nah.
No? Springfield?
My cousins went there. I don't know if you know L2. She know L2,
I
Wayne?
think she know. I think she know. I think she know.
Shamika.
Shamika?
I think
I know a lot of people. I don't remember right
yeah,
now.
long time ago. But
I
yeah, they
have
went
to
to the
see
same
pictures.
around the same time, I think.
Yeah.
I just.
Well, no, he's like 2 years younger than me.
I went to Holy Cross though. I ain't go to
She's old.
Okay. I know
Yeah.
a few people that went there.
Holy Cross.
I'm sorry, camera on you.
No. I'm just saying bye to the people. Yo, listen. Thank you. I thank you for coming up here. Thank you for expressing yourself. Thank you for giving me stuff I have to cut out. But other than that, thank you.
You did it to yourself, honey.
You're one of my favorite people in the world.
Mm.
And hopefully I can learn. Nope, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Salute.
Mm-hmm.
G gave me the last words. G, hopefully I can learn.
Nice.
Hopefully I can learn.
Yo, next week, new show, man. If y'all in the comments want to hear something else for the mix, let me hit me up, hit Flip up. Give us some ideas for the mix next week. You know what I'm saying? You got any ideas for next week mix, Flip? Anything you want to do next week?
I want to hear vintage reggae.
Oh, that's another easy one. Damn. All right. That's light.
Oh,
That's
look.
light. That's
Hold
light.
on, real quick. Shout out to G Money.
That's light.
Look who's mad at me again.
I am not mad, honey.
We got E up here. Look who's mad. We got to edit stuff out. Look, we got to edit stuff out, huh?
You got to edit stuff out
We gotta
because
edit
of
stuff
your
out.
mouth, not because of mine.
Shout out to Lynda. All right, y'all. We out of here. Late night, black and white.
Yes, sir.
We got E in the building. You good?
Yeah, good.
Great.
Great.
All right.